we're rocking. Here we go.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2025. And I'm still alive.
I know,
The
right?
Dipito Show. Oh my goodness. Really has it been a year and change? Oh my gosh. Like it feels like yesterday we were doing this thing.
I know, right?
It does. It really does.
2024 flew by. Literally flew by for me.
2024 floored by me. Just it floored right out the window. I couldn't believe it. Just came into the kitchen and went right through the window. Just floored. That's floored. Gone. Yeah.
Happy New Year's, guys. We got Optimistic Prime and Crawfish and Northern Living and Cosmic Mama Shay's in the house. You guys, thanks so much for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed your New Year's Eve.
Maybe you're licking your wounds.
Well, some people, normally I probably would be licking my wounds, but you know, this year we just laid low, and well, Ryan watched football most of the day.
All day.
All day, son. He watched football. And but I wanted to watch, I know it sounds crazy, but the CNN like take a shot every hour. I don't know who the one guy is, but the other guy's the one with the glasses that's an anchor on CNN. And they take a shot every hour and get drunk. And they just act stupid. But anyway, hey Stone, how you doing, buddy?
Can we start that next year? Only you can have bevies, and maybe I'll stick to some traditional herbal remedies. And we'll just see who makes it through the show.
I threw a couple links to people just in case anybody wanted to pop in and chat with us live here. I just sent Stone a link if he wants to pop in and chitty chat with us. But yeah, so anyway,
talk at all.
He doesn't like to talk. He doesn't like to talk at all. No, but so last night I wanted to watch the ball drop or whatever, and the people in New York and stuff, and it was lame, completely lame. I was expecting a real ball, I thought, but it didn't really seem like it was a real ball. And there was a lot of people making out on camera, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need to see this. You know. So
is this you're like, did you hold on, did you like check like the channel one time? Did you flick through when you're watching it and you're seeing all this adult content on CNN? You're like, hold on a second, am I on the right channel?
Am I watching Skinamax or what?
I was gonna say, did you do the Skinamax check? Like, what's going on here? Click. Hey, quit saving that stupid loadout into the remote. I don't want to watch that BS. I don't want to watch that stuff. I got kids here. Get out of here. Jeez. Kids, go see your mom in the kitchen.
Hello, beautiful Rosemary. We love you. Happy New Year. We got Megan in the house. We got Crypto Professor, our favorite.
School is in session, everybody. School is in session.
Everyone on their best behavior. The professor is here.
Clearly, you have not hung out with the professor.
No, and I'm pissed that I didn't get to hang out. But
hang out. He's coming. He's coming to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, I have it on good authority that man is going to be in the Gus. Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Liv B. Happy New Year to you, sweetie. Yeah, this is this. So we got 25 people in here. Sure, if you guys would please like, share, and subscribe, and like share this out to all your family and friends. Lisa A, hey guys. Yeah, we're trying our best to grow this channel. I got some good news, Simon. So,
Wait,
our
first good news of the year. Breaking news. Go ahead.
Breaking news.
What do you got?
So our friend Niall from IMU Protectors and Rob from IMU TV, they offered the Dipito Show free advertising on their platform for the first quarter of 2025.
Shut up.
Ready to premiere like all of the channels that are supporting the XRP ledger, and he wrote me today and offered that, and so yeah, they are going to premiere us on their channel, on their
hot diggity dog. That is a major that's some real love right there. And Niles, I remember, man, I was at work when you had them on, and that dude is full of energy. I'm like, oh my God, that's my brother from down under. Even though he's not down under, he's more of across the pond. It took me a minute to figure out where he was originally from for a second. I'm like, is he down under or is he across the pond? He must have had a beverage. That's why I can't tell. But yeah, that guy is just full of energy, man. I love it, man. He's definitely crypto. And then there was who's the other gentleman? Was
Rob?
Rob. Man, he started dropping names that I mean, of course, I've listened to as a hip hop enthusiast turned DJ, man, I couldn't believe he worked with that many people, but the stories he told about those artists that air quotes blew up but still didn't get paid, I mean, that's a real thing. It's bad.
Whoa. Do you see we have a guest?
We have a guest of honor.
Hello.
Probably one of the most quietest individuals in the crypto space, ladies and gentlemen. It is Stone.
Why, hello.
How are you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all those good things.
Merry Christmas. I appreciate the shout out. I'm trying to get Amanda to come in here so she can say hello.
Amanda Simon says, come in the show, please.
Yes. We love you. Hi, Amanda.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Nice to meet you and see you.
Nice to meet
you too.
So when you guys hear me talking about Amanda, this is Amanda.
All right. Everybody,
we love hearing about Amanda.
That's proof. We got proof right here, right now.
She exists.
Proof of life. Yeah, we got proof of life. We got proof of life. That's great.
You never can tell when people talk about their significant others. Like, I got to get Ryan to come on sometime because people think he doesn't exist, and I'm just making my boyfriend up.
That's right. Well, we just wanted to say Happy New Year, and we are looking forward to everything that's going to happen on the XRP ledger. And we were actually talking about you in another space today, and I'm trying to get you in here. And anyway, we like what you guys are doing too, and we just wanted to show you support. We encourage other people to come in here and show you support as well. Happy New Year.
Thank you very
so
much.
I
appreciate
Happy
that.
New
You guys
Year.
are awesome. You guys are awesome.
We'll talk to you soon. I'm assuming you can't stay.
No, I can't stay.
I knew it.
Yeah.
No. I happy wife, happy life, bro. Happy wife, happy life. I know what that is.
We love you. Thank you guys for coming by. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for swinging through, Stone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Man, that was.
Oh, well, that was a nice. That
man,
was
they
nice
have.
surprise.
Did you see the energy on those folks, man? That's happy couple right there, man.
Megan T says wives like to hide.
Sometimes they do. I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get them to go to a stupid. I mean, not that they're stupid. A very simple flight and meet fellow cryptopians who happen to be on the same frequency and woo and everything like that. I'm just saying, But rumor has it. I think there's going to be some wives that really show up this time in Vegas, and well, significant others, not just wives. Husbands, boyfriends, whatever. The people are coming. So,
yeah,
I'm very excited about that. Finally.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
excited about the new year. And I'm excited
Which part?
about I look, the the global transformation that's happening. Those of us that have given our attention to the digital transformation and all of the things that are being built to make the world a better place, and the fact that all of the communities are beginning to collide with one another. For the most part, it's kind of going smoothly, and the collaboration efforts. I know the collaboration efforts are impressive to me, and channels like Stone that it does Coffee and Crypto on X Spaces every morning. He's bringing on the projects that are building on the XRP ledger. And I mean, there's just really good conversation there. And it's just, for me, it's such a positive vibe that, I always really want to support that. And all of them, they seem to be very supportive of one another. And when together we win, that's what I always say.
That's right.
Together we win. And,
Absolutely.
and there's been, I mean, I'm seeing people getting out there now and really starting to share their knowledge with other people. They're becoming empowered to share their voice, and it's uplifting and wonderful to see. So that is for 2025. I mean, this show kind of started out of just for the newbies, and it is because we are all dipping our toe. But in 2025, there's going to be even more projects that people that we're going to interview, different situations that are going to come up that we're going to want to interview people and get their takes on. And so we're going to bring all the dip-a-toers with us. And, just like Northern Living said, he came on the show. He's just a Landon. He's just like you or me. He's like a normal person that gave this his attention. And, he came on the show. And we really encourage those of you that are, watching us every week, come on the show with us, chat with us, talk with us, ask your questions. A lot of my friends, they'll say, well, what can I do? I don't know anything about crypto. Like, why would I come on your show? And I say,
no, I get it.
You are the key. You are the key for us spreading mass adoption, because it's folks like you that are going to be asking those questions that so many other people have, ones that we might not think of anymore because we're so much farther down the road. So it's not only going to get the question answered for other people, it's going to push us to be able to answer your question. And if we don't have the answer, we're going to find the person that does have the answer for you. So
it's I to piggyback on what you're talking about here, right? And I would and that is this. It is just like school, okay? Probably most of us, that's depending on your family dynamics, but most people of the globe either has siblings or cousins at some point, right? At some point. Or you go to your job, there's someone that's slightly seasoned, a little bit more seasoned than you are in life, and there's someone that's not a little bit I can't say that term, but there's someone that's green, a little bit greener than you are, right? And that doesn't stop the education that happens there. You might not know what I know about crypto. Okay, fair. You might not know what Melissa knows about crypto. However, you know what you know about crypto. You don't know it yet. And when someone asks you, you're the authority on the topic because you at least know, well, that's Bitcoin. It's a proof of work thing. This is XRP. It was created, blah, blah, blah. And this is the ledger. And now they're creating these meme coins. What's meme coin? Like trading cards for kids, like Garbage Pail Kids and this, right? You literally have that understanding. You might not know crypto all the way through. I don't.
Right. I don't.
When someone explains it, I can pick it up like that. I'm at that level, but that doesn't mean I know it. Like I know it. And most people that we actually watch are just regular, everyday people that really understand how this part of crypto works, and then they have their life experience that they can bring into the space, and how crypto can work in different industries. You were talking about how people are coming together, different projects and these types of things. I now have my foot in a I I have my toe
Your
in
toe?
a I do, and I'm dipping it. I mean, I'm not
dipping it
forcing
hard.
I'm oh no, I am dipping it slow. I'm dipping it slow because of this is the I'm dipping my toe into a different part of the corporate world that I have only read about,
Yeah.
that I have only heard other people talk about, that they fly over to this to this conference or this meeting or retreat, whatever. That. So I'm dipping my toe into that, and for me, that's new. I don't know that. I know how to navigate it, but I'm not seasoned in those types of settings. I'm not. So I'm kind of a little bit more reserved before I just let everybody have the Simon Says, but yeah, it's been great to see new people in crypto that have heard from other new people in crypto that have shared this, that have shared the tech, the possibilities, the vision, and now I'm having conversations with these individuals to implement crypto into their industry. And dude, that's like fascinating. I'm spinning my head, but I'm dipping my toe because I have knowledge, but I don't have experience in that world, like
Right.
versus others, right? And then this is where the trade-off, this is where coming together really happens. The Industrial Revolution 2.0, 3.0, right? It's there, it's happening, So I
We
love it,
have
man.
we
I
have
love it.
protectors of the frequencies in here,
I know, I
Niall.
see it. Well,
What's
yeah, I know.
up?
What's up?
We just met. We just
I love
mentioned
the
it.
energy. I love the energy. Like seriously, like I might have to go out and go get my turntables and just swing on through and just see what happens for one night only. That
Stone
would be.
says, thank you for shout out Coffee and Crypto with Stone, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday.
I know. I'd be waking up looking at the market about 5:30 with one eye still in bed, and then I'll see Stone come on X. I'm like, oh brother, I can't even pay attention right now. And I
Yeah.
know there's gonna be some gems there. All right, next time.
And our friend Amanda, Optimistic Prime, she's frequently up there as a co-host, and Lady K, who was on our show with the ladies' night, she's also usually up there. So there's so many good people that are on that show in the morning. And for me, this is the thing. I'm at work during the day, and I like to listen to positive, good things that I'm learning. And one of the reasons that I kind of navigated towards his space in the first place, I stumbled upon it, or I don't exactly even know how he came. And actually, there was a comment by the protectors of the frequency, I think, was saying, like, he came out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere. I don't know if you can find it, but he came out of nowhere, and he's connecting all these people and projects and stuff. And I started listening in, and it was a calm, good conversation, something that I can listen to and work at the same time. And so that's why I like it. And the other thing that I've noticed is, because it is so positive, because for a while there, a lot of the spaces were real, a lot of negative energy and bickering and things like that. And it's rubbing off. And this is what I say. We have so much power. Positivity, it outshines the negative energies. And by those of us that we continue to be positive and not engage or feed our brain that negative energy.
Oh yeah.
Because
Mhm.
because where where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? So if
Not today.
you're filling your head full of a bunch of negative stuff, and you might already be pissed off about something anyway, right? And we all have to figure out what we're going to do with ourselves in that emotion. But if you feed it, it becomes more intense, and then the next thing you know, you're just angry all day. It ruins your whole day. Well, having shows like ours and Stones and the fellow we invited, Vet, that had come on, and Lady K, and all these positive people, Amanda, Optimistic Prime, we are winning. Molly Elmore is another one. We're winning because we're fostering the positive energy, and that just it just is a brighter horizon, right? We have Miss
It
Keita
is.
here.
It is. I see that. I see it. Where's her camera? Is she
I'll
hiding? Is
wait.
she doing the
I'll
wife?
wait
Is she
till
doing the wife thing too? She hiding behind the camera.
she's hiding. We'll wait till she turns her camera on, and then we'll add her to the stage.
I'd like to touch on the energy. How'd you put that? Your focus goes, your energy goes.
Yeah, where your attention goes, your energy flows.
Yeah,
that's what they always
perfect.
say.
Great example. This past year, I have.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Stop the clock. We gonna get a music video from Simon. What is this about? What is this about?
Man, we're not in Vegas, bro. You can't just be spilling beans like that. Well, you never know. I've been long time ago. Simon Says Crypto was DJ Simon Says, and I wasn't the top shelf DJ, but I could still throw down, and I probably still got game. It'll be old school though. It won't. Well, I could probably still mess this new stuff up too.
Shout out to Oak. I don't know if I've seen Oak in here before, but welcome to.
Oak. Yeah, Oak's been up
always,
in here. Yeah,
Oak's always
been up here a few times. Yeah, Oak came over from Alan's show. What's good, Oak?
Oak and Crawfish. Our friend Crawfish is here.
I would like to.
Marvin Davis in the house.
Huh? I would like to thank everybody who.
Hello, my Marvin Davis.
My video yesterday, just real quick. I love that. Marvin Davis, what's happening? Crawfish, Becky. Oh, by the way, Becky. Becky was the winner chicken dinner of the first XRP cookie 6-pack. Woo! She's gonna be getting those mailed out real soon. I talked to the cookie manufacturer, and those are gonna be on the way to you. I will let you know. I will email you because you emailed us. I'll send you a tracking number, but I'm going to be giving another 6 cookies away today on the show. But yeah. I want to let everybody know. Keita's ready. Look at that.
Get her in here.
Hey.
Hello, beautiful Keita. How are
you this evening? Hello.
Doing very well.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. Happy 2025.
Holy smokes, right?
To see you. Hello, Mr. Simon. I missed you. I haven't seen you.
I missed you too, but hey, thank you. Thank you for swinging through and supporting this awesome lady right here, man. I love it, dude. It was good and hard at the same time to watch y'all on the show. It's like, oh man, they're just killing it. I'm like, I want to jump in.
I know. And it's a real testament to the type of conversations that Melissa and I do tend to have.
Oh yeah. I know it. I know it. I've witnessed a great many, and it was great. It really was. It really was. By the way, happy belated birthday! I saw you were treating yourself good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, that was good thing.
For sure.
You joined the 5-0 Club, yes? You joined
Yes, I joined the 5-0 Club.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
No way you're 50. 50
yes,
years old. I can kick and I can punch and I can kick.
I can do all those things. Yep.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure can. All those things.
Actually, I really think, when you start progressing into that end of life, I think
Yes.
you really have to. You really have to, because by I've noticed that individuals I work with, because I'm still blessed enough to be in my mid 40s. But when you get into your 50s, the 0Fs really
Right.
come into play, right?
You
So
have
like it's just like
absolutely no
yeah,
estrogen
it's like
left.
I did all this work, I did this. It's like no, I'm close to quitting time. It's on.
Yes,
You got to
yes,
be really healthy
absolutely.
in your 50s. Yeah.
And I think you also tend to see that there's a lot of people that tend to join the gym in their 50s.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
they
Because we
Yep.
know.
they want to try to erase the shenanigans that they did in their 20s and 30s. Yeah, they're trying to get at that right there. Yes.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
when I was teaching, those are the people I would see in my classes. Like straight up. Yeah. So yeah.
What was your what'd you teach? I mean, I know it obviously has to do with exercise, but what was your
Yes. So I was teaching bodybuilding at one point. So
Okay.
I was teaching Les Mills Body Pump with
Okay.
24-hour fitness in here in Texas. And so it was a great way to be able to sculpt your body and then also get your cardio in all at one time in 1 hour.
Mm.
So
Nice.
can't
Like,
be
is
mad
that
at that.
would that be a kind of like I remember P90X back in the day for the home, that you would try to kind of do
Well,
that kind of a regiment,
but no, not really.
more free
The
weights?
difference, here's the thing. So the company Les Mills that actually came up with the actual exercise program
Okay.
I know that.
is
Uh-huh.
out of Australia.
Okay.
And so actually, I believe it's not even just Australia, but it's New Zealand. And but what they have done is come up with a program that will literally exercise every body part in 1 hour. You will exercise to failure.
Mm.
Okay, so what you're
Huh?
saying is, if you just got fired on Friday, that was your for stealing boxes on your day off, this would be something for you to do.
That part. And so
Wait,
the
what?
beauty. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm all like, what you mean you got fired for stealing boxes on your day off?
That's a
Hey,
Friday
you ain't
reference
got.
if you know the
That's
movie.
a Friday moment.
Oh.
That's a Friday moment. Yeah.
Friday moment.
Come on, man. Have you
Yes.
seen? You know what? I'm not even going to ask that question. Go ahead, Keita. I'm not even going to ask that question. I don't even want to know the answer.
So, in that time, you literally go through every single body part, and you will literally test your muscles. Now, mind you, you control your weight. It's all a bar. It's a barbell class, so you're actually
Okay.
working with a barbell.
Okay.
And literally within, I would probably say about 4 to 5 months, I literally changed the whole composition of my body doing that.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. It's a beautiful thing. Yes.
So, when you're talking composition, you're not
Yes.
just talking look, because look falls into place.
Correct.
Was your did you what's the
I built more muscle,
So,
which then in turn burned more fat. And
Right.
because of the fact that I built more muscle, the muscle takes less space than fat does. So
Right.
when I say I changed the composition of my body, the way my body looked was completely different. And I didn't change that much. And I mind you, I did lose some weight in the interim. But what people and see, the thing is that people tend to say things like, "Oh, muscle weighs more than fat." It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
They do
A
say
pound
that.
is a pound is a pound is a pound. And that you can't get away from that. A pound is a pound is a pound. 16 ounces is a pound. Okay. So the thing about it is when it comes down to it, if you have a muscle, right? Muscle takes up less space than fat does.
Right.
Okay. So that fat will spread out in one area where the actual muscle looks like this. So it takes up less space. It makes you look smaller. It changes your dress size. Right. So that is the reason why women, although women don't want to say they want to build muscle, they need to build muscle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need to, because the muscle that they're building is not going to look like the muscle that a man has, because their testosterone changes their muscle makeup.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
we need to do that. I even tell women when I would do the classes, I was like, yo, y'all need to focus on your shoulder exercises.
Huh?
Right.
Does that mean that Becky's body just has a lot of space? She's not fat, she's spacious.
She's spacious. Yes, she's spacious.
Yes.
I am so spacious, man.
Yes, she's spacious.
Girl, be spacious.
And she has a gigantic board for clothing.
I need to do this
for clothing placement. Okay.
Huh?
For clothing placement.
Can I say it's so funny? Simon and I literally posted the StreamYard link in our chat at the same time. Like he did it and I did it. And I was like, wait a minute. Why does it
You
think
know what
Simon
that means?
says crypto? Yeah. So
you know what that means? Great minds
we're in
think
sync.
alike.
Yes.
Mhm.
So if there's any of you listening in the chat right now, which is a very dangerous thing to do, but I'm going to follow the lead of crypto.
We talk about we can cut
kick
people
'em
off.
out.
Everybody here got the hatchet.
Yeah.
Bye.
I sent Kristen a link on X, but then I was like, you know what? We just put it in the chat and try it and see if any of you good people that want to come in. If you don't want to turn your camera on, you don't have to, but it makes the video look better when there is a camera on. I'll just say that.
I know
but
we'd
love to chat with you guys.
We saw the Amanda tonight.
We
The
did.
Amanda. Like
we saw
Amanda.
Amanda.
We got proof of life tonight.
Proof of life from Stone's Amanda.
Yes.
Well, so speaking of this, frequent Niall had asked back in the backfire in the comments. Now, of course, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Anyone got any New Year's resolutions?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like New Year's resolutions. And you know why I don't like New Year's resolutions?
Tell it.
Because
Come on. Tell it.
Nobody ever follows the damn resolution.
That's what I'm talking about.
Excuse me.
Lifestyle change.
No. Wait a second. I've been seeing a commercial. If you just get yourself an Apple Watch, you won't quit.
You won't quit. That's the worst. Can I tell you, that is the worst marketing ploy I have ever heard in my entire life.
I'm telling you, they say it works. They say it works. And you just get an Apple Watch.
They are liars, and the truth ain't in them. I'm sorry, the truth ain't in them. I'm sorry, that's not true. Everybody stop the daggone resolution.
They show this girl like running in the rain and running in the snow. The snowy street, because she's got her Apple Watch. And like, don't
you know what I'm about to say? You know I'm gonna look like that little boy talking about Bushi.
Bushi. We got Bushi. Oh, that's it. We got Amanda.
Hi, hello.
What's good? Optimistic Crime in the house.
Happy New Year. I'm not in the truck, so I'm not going to stay long because the kids are being loud in the background, but I just thought I'd pop my face in and say Happy New Year.
Have you ever threatened your kids with online presence? Like, if you do that again, I'm going to show your face online on Mom's show. Like that.
No, they want it so bad. They want
to be
all
right. That doesn't work. All right, never mind. I know.
I mean,
there's some kids who are like, don't
do
that. I don't want to be seen with my parent on TV.
You don't want them to be on camera.
I think that they should need to be old enough to recognize the consequences. So I try my best. Like I show pictures of my family on like my Facebook, and sometimes I'll do videos. Like the other day I did that dancing videos with the kids. But like I think it's important for the kids to be old enough to recognize that like there is consequences to sharing your life on the internet. And you need to be responsible for those actions, or when you grow up, you might be a little embarrassed, or
I feel you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
I'd make sure that they have a full-time job and they're happily married before they do that.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Make sure your
I
job
think that
is
when we get
lock.
our farm, though, I can see Delilah having like a chicken channel or something like that. Telling everybody about her chickens and.
So, question: where are you looking to do your farm?
Wherever we can get it. James just found this hilarious mansion that's like $3 million, which is a lot, but it's not
Oh,
that much when you
Jesus.
look at the houses around us, which are like 2-bedroom, 3 bedrooms for 1.5 million.
Oh
I was
So,
looking
but
in
this
your area.
mansion,
Crazy.
yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
looking
So
in your
this
area.
mansion he
Yeah.
found is on the mainland, and it's 12 bedrooms, and it's like it was built by this oil tycoon, and he basically abandoned it. So yeah. Oh, James says construction guy. So yeah, and we were looking at that, and it'd be fun to like share it with Shay's who's in the comments. They have 5 kids, so if we did a really big house and 2 separate wings, but you know,
That'd
who
be
knows?
awesome.
I mean, yeah,
No,
I want a place where people can bring their tiny home.
I'm seeing it now. I'm gonna James, watch
Yeah,
this.
that's a community.
I'm
That's a
gonna
community
sell
right there,
this.
yo.
I'm gonna sell this right now. You guys need to pull the trigger on that mansion, because that is where you can start the Wanderers program, right? If you want to be a wanderer in your community part of the world, we'll fly you out to the mansion. It'll be like a 3 to 6 month kind of boot camp thing. Here's the farm. Here's what we did. It's plug and play kind of a thing. You could totally do that. Oh,
Well, that's the goal, Simon. It's just the money.
I know it's the
that's
goal.
the problem.
Oh, the money shmoney.
Hey, you know what? In my area, squatting is still relatively okay. You could just, go over there for 3 months, see if you like it. I mean,
You just
we gotta
need
go back.
3 million.
Okay, cool.
Shay says you just need 3 million, and they're ready to go. It's good to go.
Oh yeah, if we won the lottery this week, we'd be all over that, like, white on rice. But I mean, I have all my tokens and my, NFT projects and all the things, and so I'm hoping that it'll all pan out in the end. That's the goal is to create the first blue top farms. We're gonna call it blue top farms, and all the roofs are gonna be blue.
I like it.
And you get a free blue umbrella if you show up.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like
Gotta
it.
be different shades of blue for the different rooms.
Well, no, I mean the rooms will all be different, but colors. But I mean like the rooftops. I'm saying the rooftops.
I got you. I got you.
The rooftops.
I can see the what you've done there with the blue umbrella is kind of a 2.0 version of the baller cap. I've seen like a lot of old school art with the bowler cap, but and the black umbrella and a certain suit, right? That's a reoccurring theme. Like you got that right there. You're doing that 2.0. I can see it already. I'm like, ooh, people are gonna be walking around with a blue umbrella, and you will be a distinguished individual. You will show up to like some type of event or conference, at some global level, and there'll be a couple blue umbrella people there. You'll be like, ooh, hey man, you need to stay away from them. Like, I mean, just respect them, and don't say cheeseburger.
Don't.
Yeah, like the Thomas Crown affair. You talking about that, like the bowler hat, like
kind of, yeah. There's been a few, especially over, and I mean, it's associated with
that picture with the apple. There's like
there's that.
James says the Clockwork Orange.
Yes,
Clockwork
the gentleman.
Orange. That's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Same.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
You've never seen it.
Hang up right now and go watch it.
Yeah,
I watched it a really long time ago.
Really
It's been a long time. I don't know if I can remember exactly all the things that were in it.
Well, all I can tell you was he was crazy.
Yeah, it looked super disturbing when I was a kid. But what I think of the bowler hat is that painting from the Thomas Crown Affair where they have the apple in front of the face, and then it's the bowler hat. Yeah, did you see my new video for the blue umbrella I did on AI?
Did.
Did this come out like 3 to 5 days ago? Because I saw you did a post. It was like a 5-second thing. I was like, oh, she's doing it. I saw that. I woke up after checking the market.
You are doing all of the things.
It's looking good.
You are doing all the things, Amanda.
Real talk.
Thanks so much, guys. Slow but sure. I had a bunch of people buy over the past few days, and they've added to the liquidity pool. And hopefully in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna burn the issuer account, which is so nerve-wracking, but it is what it is. And hopefully this year get on the Reaper list and on Pillars. And I launched the Yahweh token on Christmas.
Yes, I saw that.
And
I got the Yahweh token.
I got the Yahweh token.
And I noticed there was a whole
I've been
bunch.
like hiding in the crypto land, so it's my turn. I need to get it.
What were you gonna say, Melissa?
I said when I looked at my Yahweh and looked at like the history, I was like, whoa, there's a lot. Like you gave like a lot. There's a lot of transactions of that. So I thought that was really awesome.
Yeah,
Really,
I have 30
really
people
awesome.
so far. Simon, I'll send you a message after this and we can hook that up if you want. Basically, I didn't know how I was going to do it. And essentially, I want it, whatever I do creates the blueprint, right? And so the slogan is give away Yahweh. And the goal is to give it away. And so I've decided to, only start with the people that I've created relationships with that I know are good people. And this week, 7. Next week, I think I'm going to send 70. The week after that, I think I'm going to send 700, 7,000, 70,000. So you'll end up with 6 7s. And then I'm selling my NFTs that are, there's 240. 7 are minted every single day from the 25th to the 25th. On January 25th, there's a 6 planet alignment with the moon, 7 celestial bodies. And I just happened to call the NFT Yahweh Gateway, G8 way. So it feels auspicious. It feels like I'm creating my own lore on the blockchain, and that like eventually these things will, sort of play out in the cosmos. And but if you get a Yahweh Gateway, I listed some on xrp.cafe yesterday. All of them are listed on Fusion, which is where I made them. And they come with a gift of 7 7, so 7,777,777. So the goal is that eventually I'll have a machine that will be able to track flow in and out. So it's not how much you accumulate and it's not how much you give necessarily, but it's the both. And that hopefully that will be rewarded in different ways. I'm not sure how, and this is co-creation. So if you have any good ideas for me, I'm all up for it. But yeah, it's an experiment in, I think it'll be really interesting to sort of watch where they end up. And I decided I'm not selling them. So if they end up on the market, that's up to the community. So I think it'll be an interesting experiment to sort of see how it goes, and no attachment. But my goal this week is to at least get the image up, because I love that. The image just makes my heart pitter patter a little bit.
It's so awesome. And for those of you that are listening, we have 68 people in here. Thank you for coming to Dip a Toe and sharing New Year's Day with us. We did an interview with Amanda, Optimistic Prime, several months ago on the Dip a Toe show. And so if you want to find out a little bit more about what she's talking about, who she is, it's a great interview to listen to. So go back and listen to that. Gosh, well, projectors, they're setting their trust line tonight. Yahweh is the way, he says.
Thanks so much.
Cool. I'm happy. I'm happy for you in all of the things that you've been working so hard over the past couple of years. I mean, several years, not just 2 years, a long time. And there's a lot of people that pop in and out of the space, and you're somebody that has been diligently working towards your goal. Slow sometimes wins the race, actually, when it comes to having a quality product at the end of the line. At the end of the day, you're not in it to just make money. You're actually trying to build something that's going to benefit anyone that participates in it, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Thanks so much. And yeah, Simon, we missed you.
I miss being here too. You know how many times I would watch the show? By the way, they were all awesome. Like, I had problems coming home, right, and going, okay, which part of that awesome stream am I just gonna have to say, oh, let's pick that 10 minutes? Dude,
yeah, your summaries were always too short for me. I told Melissa, I said, "Oh man, I wish Simon was going to review them longer." I could have gone,
but I was like, that wasn't the point, though. The point was like, keep it short and sweet. And I'm
it short and sweet.
Dude.
I get it. Like, and Kita, we missed you too. I don't know if she's still there, but what were we going to say?
I was going to say about you, Optimistic, that one of the things that I really, really admire about you is determination, your boldness. Like that's I used to think that was a skill. That's not. That's a gift, and you have that, right? And you might be feeling like you're going slow, and when are you going to get there? But that's your determination. You can already see it, and you keep on sticking with it. And that right there, that when people see that, that's probably one of the things that we don't talk about, but we really value. right? And I value determination. If someone is determined, whether I like them or not, I really show appreciation for that, because it's determination and boldness, or being bold, that just gets us the things to where we're at in this world. People that did crypto, that created these things, it's boldness and determination, and just the tenacity of just keep going forward. And you got that, sister. And I love that about you. Absolutely.
Thanks so much for your kind words. I was on a show or a Spaces last night. James passed out like at 12:05. He was already in bed at like 11. I was like, "Are you gonna go to sleep?" He's like, "No, I'm just hanging out with the kids." And then I was like 12 o'clock. I gave him a kiss, and then like 5 minutes later, he was snoring. And so I was on a space last night with a bunch of pretty cool people. John Space, XRPE. And we were talking about, when it comes to my projects, you're investing in me. I mean, you're investing in my determination ultimately. And, this is, I warn people, like, don't be buying my token because you think you're going to make a quick buck. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years and I haven't made a quick buck. So, this is long-term goal. And I mean, ultimately, I hope that the XOM token, when I get it launched, that's, the token that provides capacity for us to buy the land, and that becomes replicatable. So basically, the people that come into the Wandering Footprint and they want to buy land, that we have this cycle through. And obviously there's so much legal stuff we have to make sure we're, covering and stuff. But, that's the dream of the Wandering Footprint, to empower people to build out tiny homes and have land and create a legacy project and a safe harbor. And I think a lot of people are starting to ask questions about what happens after. Most people are still on the I can't wait to get the money, but I always wonder why I'm so behind, but it's because I'm thinking about after you get the money, and I've been thinking about after you get the money for years. And so, so many people, when you have the negatives and positives, and when you start talking about the negative timelines and what's possible to happen, while there is also this possibility of the debt jubilee and the golden age, from here to there is going to be a little bit intense. And so, I always said that depending on what's happening, as soon as they say I have to get chipped to get my money, I'm out. So if that happens, where am I going to be? And so my goal is to have, thousands of agri-hoods around the world. So you can just travel to those and you're totally safe and you have an infrastructure of the people and an internal token. And so I think that a lot of the spaces I'm in these days, a lot of people are starting to ask what happens next. And I'm like, me, I'm next.
Before we talk about some of our expectations for the industry in 2025 and talking about the, Trump presidency, for what it could mean and all of that, let's touch on that. Because I know you, Kita, you have very strong feelings about this too, about being ready, being mentally prepared, for the fortune that we all believe will be coming to us in the future. What are your thoughts on that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's a very important conversation to have, just because we all have our own strengths and our own thought processes and our own ideas of how we plan on moving in this new financial reset that's happening right now. And what people don't tend to do is do the foresight in what this will look like in the future, just like what we're talking about just now. Okay. And in doing that, they don't know what the numbers look like at different price points. They haven't done the math. They haven't looked at the numbers and see the zeros behind it. So when it comes up in their actual ledger, they aren't looking like a deer in headlights with oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do with all of this? How am I supposed to move? Okay. And the thing is what people fail to realize is that money is not the answer to everything. Right? What it is it's a tool in order to be able to allow you to be able to manifest the things that are either in your heads, your processes, your ideas, your goals, whatever those things are. All it does is give you more options in what you think you want to do. Okay? So if that's the case, then you have to have the mental fortitude to be able to handle said wealth appropriately. So what people don't realize is the fact that money does nothing more than amplify the personality that you already are.
Mm.
So if you're braggadocious, if you're a person that's very flashy, you're not going to be any more than somebody that is even more flashy. So instead of you going out today and buying a Mercedes, you're going to go out and buy the Maybach. And then you're going to trick it out and you're going to have it with the rims and all of those things. And all it serves to do is show every single person that that is your car. It's yours because you personalized it to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that is not how the wealthy move. 9 times out of 10, the wealthy are around you and you have no idea that they are. You have no idea. They're not flashing it. They're not telling you. Yeah, they may have a nice car. It may be top of the line, but you better believe it's not tricked out. It's not personalized. It doesn't have their name on it. It doesn't have anything that would let them know that it is anything other than the car that it is, and it's the top of the line. That's it.
There will be signs, Kita. There will be signs.
Because there will be signs. Because the thing about it is if you was driving a GMC Terrain today and you driving a daggone Escalade tomorrow, there's your sign. Hello.
Yeah, like a 90s Bronco with big logos on the side.
Hello. You done tricked it out, and now instead of it being brown, it's camo. And you done had it. You done had the sleeve put on
blue.
It, okay. You done had the tires, you done had the rims put on there. They spinning, and then you riding down the street on spinners. You got the
Hey, I have a funny story.
You got
for
the
you.
808 kick drum. Make it dillies. Get some. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay. With the chain, with the daggone medallion that's spinning in the daggone medallion.
Yes,
with all the daggone bling bling, letting everybody know, hey, this is a chance for you to come steal on my chain.
Right.
All of those things. This is what I'm saying. If you are really on that, you are putting a marker on your back.
Oh, big time.
You are putting a marker. You are putting it on because, and this is what people think I'm paranoid, and I know people think I'm paranoid. But they only say that because they're able to get a full XRP today. And as of right now, you're able to get a full XRP for $2. And right now it's about $2.35. 38 cents. See, I was close.
Yeah, that's right there.
But what I'm saying to you is what happens when that one coin is worth $1 million and all you can do is get a piece of it and you own a whole bunch of it?
Yeah, you got problems.
Now you got problems. Yeah. And those people that you decided you wanted to have those conversations with, talking about you need to get some XRP today. And you didn't get it.
This is the plan right here. This is the forever changing plan. Yeah.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Okay. What? So I decided to do exactly what you're educating all these diplomators out here to do. You need, and with optimistic prime too. And what are you going to do after you got the money? Right? Okay, because as you brought up, money is the tool. So one of my things is I've already experienced bull runs. I've had the ice cream in the bowl, and no, I didn't go get some awesome bling, and I didn't have no rims, and I did not trick out my sound system. In my 20s, I probably would have done some real dumb stuff like that, but I didn't. That wasn't my plan. My plan was, nope, I'm gonna take this. I'm still gonna just be, the average individual that I am. I'm gonna take this and build wealth. Well, life had a different plan than my plan, so I had to pivot. But within that wonderful lesson, I learned that just because I had ideas up here, and maybe I had, one pad with some okay routes, that was not a plan, right? That was not a plan. I was, I don't want to say, I had arrival syndrome. I thought I knew, but what I knew just wasn't so. So I really, for the past 4 years, and now it will be continuing for the rest of my life, I've switched my game to financial literacy. I am learning all about financial literacy. from different people who are known successful individuals that are teachers at that wealthy, rich level. Individuals like Robert Kiyosaki. Come to find out, I didn't know he had a lot of books. I just thought he had one book. Apparently, he's got a lot of books, and there's a lot of good things that he talks about of what we need to do in our journey. You need to start finding the people that know taxes. You need to start finding the people that really know real estate or your next
team.
investment. Your team. And even though they might, your team, exactly. He refers it to that. Even though they might not be like on your team in what some of you might think where you're in charge. No. These are your go-to. You pay them for their service people. That's your team. You pay your team does you proper, and you do them proper, right? And that's honestly what we're building. That's what's going to come out of this right here. The four of us, XRP Las Vegas, and beyond. It's really gonna. That's what's really gonna come out.
Yep.
Keita, you've mentioned multiple times on the show about we're making connections of our future business partners. Exactly. Right. We're building our investment team, but
our network.
We still need to look. We need to look ahead. And I'm bringing this all the way back around to what Melissa was talking about earlier, right? About you think you don't know crypto. Well, I know I don't know more money, more problems. I need to go talk to those people. And the more and more that I listen and I up my knowledge and I listen to books on Audible and I will repeat them and repeat them and repeat them. So I know of where I can stick funds. An example is the infinite banking concept. Go get the book, Become Your Own Banker. That's a play. It's a play because you have a spot where you can stick funds that if you get hit by a bus tomorrow, your family gets a check tax-free. I like that. But I also am able to stick them there and borrow against them to do other investments in my own time out of the traditional banking system, right? Those are things that I'm mitigating risk to my wealth. Doesn't matter if you got $5 grand, 50 grand, $5 million. That is a move that one can do. Learning about structure, trust, different types of companies, the whole thing. I'm learning financial strategy, and that's what the wealthy really do. The wealthy and the rich are really good at taking a book that has 7,400 pages and adding to it every year and go look at the IRS code and then go to their team and say, hey, can we do this? What about this? Can I do that? How about this? Can I move this over there? Like that's their day. This is their plan. This is what they do. Right. And it's daunting. I've figured, in my journey thus far, what do I do after I get the money? I have realized why wealthy people might come off as very, very staunch or just resting face, if you know what I'm saying, right? Resting face, right? But I get it. They have to be. They are in a protection and defense mode because the money is the resources to manifest you, your family, your dreams. Okay, you got the tool that literally can now manifest your dreams into reality right here, right now. Boom. If Optimistic Prime won the lottery, $5 million after taxes. Okay, maybe that's $4 million. Cool. She can get the house. Now she's got $1 million cash. What does she do? She's got problems. She's got things to think about. These are the hypotheticals that you're going to run through. So my suggestion is, yes, pay off debt. Okay. Is that a good idea right now? I mean, yes, getting debt out of your hair, mentally good, but is that a smart play? Because you really only are probably going to get this money once, twice, 3 times in your life, maybe. Very successful, very, very successful people have become rich, went broke, become rich again, went broke a second time, and then the third time they got it right.
You're bringing up a really good point is that, keeping your hands on that money, not letting it go. And there's more ways to pay your debt off than just paying it off once you have a windfall of sorts, right? Like you're saying, putting your money to work for you you can
Yeah.
still pay that debt off, right?
Right.
You don't have to do it. And I see so many people, they'll have, even small windfalls where it's $5,000 or $25,000, and they just pay all their stuff off and they spend it all, and then they're right back to where they were before.
Right. Zero.
And
right
that
back to
is
zero.
and
It's gone.
that is something really for everyone. We're all in different situations. Some of us have little baby bags, and some of us have huge bags, and there's everybody in between. And the goals are not the same, right? The outcome is not going to be the same for everyone.
Nope.
And so I caution all of you that are listening to these different influencers and even people that you respect. You have to know what your own situation is and apply it. Apply the knowledge that you've gained, and figure out what is the best plan for you, and stick to your plan. But don't just spend the money. Try to find, like you're saying, try to find your team and try to find ways that you can keep your hands on the money, still have access to it, but use it, because that's what the rich do. They use it as a tool. And a lot of us have been angry at the wealthy.
But I think it's misguided sometimes, because
it is.
Yeah.
Because we've been misguided in some aspects of it, because it's jealousy to a point, it's frustration to a point, because why did they get that leg up and I don't have the leg up? And and all of those are justifiable feelings, and in my opinion. However, we have such an opportunity right now with the knowledge that we have and the research that we continue to do and the projects that we're looking into and we're investing in and that sort of thing, that we're now starting to identify with these rich folks. And like, Simon said, they have the right space.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they are in the state of protecting themselves. However, I will say, it seems as though the people that got their money easily, they tend to be the ones that make silly Sally decisions where, they're corrupting, they're corrupted, and they do dumb things, right? And so they spend it frivolously, they flaunt it, like Akita was saying. They put targets on their back, and they have people ripping them off left and right. So our job is to, support one another and continue to learn how we can prevent ourselves from being taken advantage of when we are all in a better situation than we are in right now. Whether that is just giving a couple $100,000 added to your retirement fund and you're going to be able to live a little bit better life, or you really hit the jackpot and you're going to be able to buy a freaking yacht if you want to, or a mansion like Amanda, But the one thing I will say about this community, all of the folks that I've come across, everyone seems to be, they really want to do well. They want to do good for other people. They have hopes and dreams to make the world a better place. And I am really excited for that, to have so many good people coming together. Together we can build that. We're going to be able to do that, And so I'm just really encouraged by all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I've learned thus far, at least over the course of this year in my financial literacy, is the rich will take money. Okay, new money. Let's just say new money. They'll go buy an asset. First, you actually really have to understand what asset is, even though, like, we have some, they're digital assets. Well, what can you do with that asset? How do you get that asset to pay for the yacht that Melissa wants, or to pay for the $3 million mansion that Mr. James wants? That was that was
Trini,
he wants the farm.
Oh, he wants the farm. All right, well, there you go. Right? How does he get the acreage?
He wants the farm, right? and
right.
He knows that finally it's coming together. Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Right? No, that's fine. That's fine. The farm's where it's at. But but that's the dream. How do you get the one thing that initially cost you, you know, a good chunk of change for you at your level? It doesn't matter what you make. A chunk of change is a chunk of change to you. You know exactly what that number is, right? So how can you do that? You invest it. Okay, cool. You're finding an asset, an initial asset to protect your chunk of change to grow over time to stay up with other things or whatever your strategy there is. But then can you take that asset and like put it into a good position to where maybe you can collateralize it and then go get your farm. Farm grows food. Cool, I'm good. Farm still grows food for others. I can sling that. And now the profits from that can go pay back to collateral. Well, cool. Well, now my little chunk got one asset. I was able to collateralize it. And I took that money and I put that money to work, got another asset, farm. And now it's growing other assets, food, and I'm slanging that. Now, you know, I mean, it's really all about asset collection. That's what your life will be. Eventually, you'll get to that point to where you're having your small flows from different types of from assets that will literally take care of you and your family, even if they go all bougie. You know, like you're stupid, but you're not getting this. So enjoy your new ride that you dropped and spent, you know, thousands of dollars on your 24-inch rims and blah, 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 blah. By the way, you got a scratch in them. So now they worth less.
As soon as you
my dream for my kids is that, you know, when they're 14, if we had enough money, the dream would be at 14, we go and find like an old clunker, like an old car that they decide what their favorite car is. We go buy it. And then for 2 years, they fix it up. And so when they get their driver's license, they have like an old car that they love and that they've really put effort into. And then at 16, we go and get them a small bus. And so then they spend the next 2 years building out their bus, their mini bus. So then they have like a home as well as a car. And then that sort of empowers them when they turn 18, that like they actually have a little bit more independence and they're not so reliant on, you know, staying stationary and you know, all the that all of us have gone through. But I think that what you said, you know, that's the goal of the Wandering Footprint, you know, is have enough money to create to hold space for the business. You know, the business is much bigger, you know, like James is always fantasizing about his greenhouses and about how, you know, like sprout, you know, he has sprouts and the whole like freeze drying machines and, you know, we have the idea of the Mana Festival. And, you know, like there's just so much. Yeah, there's so much we want to build.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Delilah said, and my horse.
And the horse. Marvin Davis says crypto's just a starting blocks in the investment space for him. Yeah, I agree.
100%. You know, there's somebody in the crowd there that I know that's yeah, that's that guy right there.
Happy New Year's, guys. We love you, Tio Trini.
Yeah, Trini's a smart individual. I had spent lots of time with him. And his lovely wife there in Vegas, man. And he's doing everything that I just man, they're an awesome couple. They really are, man. I love seeing that. Just like Stone and his lovely Amanda tonight, man. You just see it. You know what I mean? I love seeing that with
it was so nice to see Amanda. I sort of want to show you James. I don't know if he wants to get on camera.
Come on, James. It's show your couples night. Honey, you better get down here.
I didn't do mine. I can't. I won't be. Hey,
oh, there he is. Look at this. Another proof of life night. All right, we're loving it. Yeah.
How are you, my friend?
That's my James.
Good to see you, James. That's awesome. I love it. Huh?
He's shy.
He's got my Ryan's beard.
James.
Longer hair though.
Okay, Crypto Rich, you're doing your first greenhouse. What's the first crop that's going to go in the greenhouse?
Depends on the greenhouse you build, really, yeah. But
well, it's up to you. It's your greenhouse, man. I mean, you know. What's the one that tickles your fancy? You know what I mean?
I'd start propagating whatever trees you're going to spread to the area. So I'd get cuttings or start cloning out whatever fruit trees and perennials you're going to put in first, and then start there. Then you can do your annual or like quick crops after that. But probably, propagating major perennials. like trees. So.
Nice.
Right there.
I love it.
He's got to see everybody.
Yeah,
James got
I
a plan.
like
Yeah,
it.
James got a plan.
James
He's
has a
already
dream.
doing. He's like, no, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. You know, he's got a
James
plan.
has a dream of a side, like we've always had a dream of a cidery. And he already has like all the names, and they're so good. And they're
overall an apothecary is what you're really trying to build. So you want to have enough garden stuff, but also just start doing
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyways, you're going to gear towards probably doing like a large apothecary is what you're looking to build, right? All your fun alternative stuff. You can sell that high market, like when you take the plant and make it as something at farmers markets, you get way higher value, right? It's value added.
Yeah.
You can ship that anywhere. It's all small, light, inexpensive. Maybe fancy teas, that kind of stuff.
Ooh,
I
fancy
know.
teas, like.
I know a
I like
fancy
that.
tea drinker.
Oh, you better shut your mouth.
I'm
I'm a total tea snob, man. I love that. That's
His
good
wife
stuff.
brought him a teetotaler, got a cup of tea, a spot of tea right
spot of
before the
tea.
show went
It's
on.
proper, yeah. See, that's how I know I've upped my financial literacy. I did Starbucks and I went to the old school, mate. Got me a proper cup of tea, a little bit of milk in there, nice raw honey, locally sourced. It's to die for.
Well, that stuff can also be
Exactly.
turned into pop, but like into sodas and stuff like that, right? And like he says, like, ultimately, it's an apothecary. Ultimately, you're creating healthy food for the body as well as the people. Start to finish. And that's really I believe that when you feed, like when people are fed and they have a roof over their head, healing begins. You can't be in a healing state if you're in trauma and you're worried about a roof over your head every month. And so if you just cover those basics, then all of a sudden there's a space for curiosity. There's a space for self-transformation. There's a space to move and explore and not blame everybody for your problems kind of thing.
Right.
And so, that's really our goal, is to create a space that is, all the things. And I wouldn't mind making some whiskey and some wine. I wouldn't mind growing all my own tobacco. Like, I wouldn't mind having a Mana Festival and having a music festival every year and having a place for everybody to come to. Like, that's my dream. And James is always. He's the kind of person who would make pies, and then he would sell the pie at the farmer's market, but he would also sell all the ingredients. So when the person came and they're like, oh, I can make a pie, he's like, here you go. Here's a pre-made package. And I always thought that that's super fascinating, because it's not like coveting, I have to do it for you, but the average person doesn't want to put in an hour worth of work. So all of a sudden, that's sort of how he thinks about everything, is create the finished product, but also create the opportunity for somebody to have all the tools for themselves to create the finished product as well.
Yep.
I love it.
That's
brilliant.
Fantastic.
And thanks for getting James on. I'm so proud of him.
Oh, James, thanks for having the courage to come on the show.
You are an important piece of the puzzle for us, James.
Say it again.
I'm just not very chatty,
That's okay. Well, you don't have to be chatty. There's two of us right here that are chatty, and honestly, this is no shot at the.
I married Amanda for a reason,
but she can talk all night. Miss Amanda can talk all night.
He's very chatty when he wants to be. Yeah. Sorry, Simon, what'd you say?
I said Amanda's chatty enough. She can go all night.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I married Amanda for a reason.
Yeah. Honey, you go talk to them. I'm not. No. Go down.
I want to say hello to Kelly. Thank you for coming to dip a toe, my friend. Love you. We love you, K-Buddy.
Yay.
I do want to touch a little bit. I can't believe it's already 9:15. I do want to touch a little bit on what our expectations are. Do we have any for the crypto industry in 2025? What do any of you have any thoughts on that? Any expectations? And then I want to pivot to what we think the Trump presidency is going to mean after January 20th. So should we? I don't know whether we start with that first or the expectations first, but
I'll do expectations, because in this space I've learned to not have expectations, but now it's plain and clear. And I'm going to do a couple shout outs as well with this. Here, have a card.
Hey, before you go on, I think I'm gonna dip out. And I'll just watch the rest of the show. I don't want to take over your whole show. So that's cool?
Yeah, that's fine. We love you. Thank you for coming.
We love you, Amanda.
I love you so much, and I want to hear what you have to say. And I know I'll interrupt.
Oh, it's okay. Interrupt. Do it, because otherwise I won't shut up. Good. Here comes Lady K. See, are you sure you want to leave?
You want to leave right now?
All right.
You want to say hi to Lady K, Elise?
Yeah, say hi to Lady K. Yeah,
Get her in
go for
here.
it. Dude. Do it.
Hello, Lady K.
Hello, how are you guys?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Doing very, very well.
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Awesome.
Hello.
Hello, happy birthday, Kita.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm working on it.
I'm like, you guys are like rock stars, like Christmas Day and now New Year's Day. That's awesome.
I know.
Well, we're kind of boring people, I guess. We don't have anything
Whoa,
going on
hey,
there.
I am nothing.
Shut your mouth.
I am not
I
even
ain't
close
boring.
to a dull roar.
I'm not claiming that.
Oh, I wouldn't say you're boring.
Not even close.
No, we just normally don't get to record. Because of Simon's work schedule, we weren't able to record together.
Yeah.
And when we were talking, we were like, well, actually, we're both going to be home, so we should just do it. But you want to tell them the good news, Simon? You want to tell the audience the good news? Because we haven't told them yet.
I have. Yeah. Oh, I told you yesterday the real situation. So here's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. It turns out that the company that I was working for, that all of us there on the day shift and the night shift is such a bang up job. We really kicked some butt. We ran out of work to a degree. So I got the pink slip as of Friday. Said here, I'm like, okay, well, that's the game. That's construction. That's how it goes. I know what I'm doing. I'm going back to my crypto people and get back in the seat and be a part of the community again. So good news, bad news. It was grateful to be there. I'm so grateful that I had that, that money that came in. I was really able to put that to good work and future things. I appreciate. Oh yeah, happy birthday. But yeah, I'm back in the saddle. Simon's going to be here for at least a long little while. So I'm very happy about that. Yay! Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry to hear about the pink paper, but congratulations on.
I know, right? It's kind of like it's like, well, how do you feel? It's like, okay, the money's going to be tight, but I get to do what I love and like. So yeah, it's just paper. I already have digital assets. Trust me, those flowers are going to pop at some point, and I know because of my plan. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, James gets laid off he gets laid off for a month in November. He gets laid off for 3 months every summer, and it's really, really hard. But every time it's like, and then I'm like, when is he gonna get laid off? I just want to hang out with him every day. So
right. That's what happens when you figure out the schedule. Yeah. It really is.
Rosemary said Simon couldn't be better.
Oh no, amen to that. Absolutely, that was divine intervention. Literally the whole how I got hired, the time that I came in, everything else financially that was doors wide open, straight up universe, divine intervention. It was not my play. I just had to show up and do my part, and I did that. And I was actually expecting a layoff to come down the pipeline more like March area, So the only real problem that I've experienced the past 3 days now is I wasn't mentally prepared for what do I do with my life. Everything else was cool, but it was like, just like, hey, I have this time off. Usually I have a plan of because I usually have a beat on, hey, when we get laid off, 2 weeks. Okay, cool. I can start prepping and laying groundwork for the things I want to do. This was hey, we're going to switch. It looks like we're going to kill the night shift, and there's going to be spots over on the day shift for some people. But they just said for people. And as soon as they said for people, I was like, oh, that means one of these people ain't going to be here probably. And so
I didn't know it was myself.
Yeah, well, no, actually I did, because in construction, the last one in the door is the first one out of
The
the door.
first one
So
hired.
I was one of the
I got you.
right. I was just one of the last ones hired. That's just how it is. You know,
Yeah,
that's once you
true.
figure that out, just create
You're
a
good.
plan.
You don't get upset. You
You'll
don't get upset
yeah.
by it. You know that's what's going to happen.
Nope. You just pivot.
Yeah.
Say, you know, it's hey, I got laid off today. Okay, cool. We know what to do. Don't buy this. Don't buy that. How are we doing on this? Yep, we're good. Okay, great. Now what do you want to do? But I'm in the hurry up and go mode and be physical. Then now that I have to, you know, dial it back and come back to the, you know, the command center, so to speak. So that's really that transition part can be still tough of, well, what am I doing today? I don't know. I don't have a plan. This is not good. You need a plan. You need something to
I can't wait to see you in spaces, Simon. I can't wait to have you.
I know. I know. I
keep
keep waking up at 5:30 and I'm like, Stone, I ain't ready yet, bro, but I'm gonna swing through. I know I am, but
dude, I'm there
totally
at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I said it's, well, when you work nights and you be going to sleep at, you know, 1:30, 2 a.m., you know, 6 a.m. just, you know, it's not quite there. I can do 7, I can do 8, but 6 a.m. is still a challenge to be present for it. But yeah,
I don't have your excuse, but I go to sleep at 4 and like make myself wake up at 6
you're a mom.
a.m.
You got all the excuses you want. Yeah, wife and mother, done. I mean, that's literally.
But I mean, I can't wait to see you in
It's been that way for centuries. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm excited to jump on some spaces. I've been getting all jelly listening to everybody that's been able to join in and listen, you know, at their work or just have the time to do it. And so I'm grateful, very grateful that I have the time and flexibility to participate where I want to participate, help others out. I got other business ventures that are, you know, now needing some more attention, which is good. So it's just my wife. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely coming. My wife kind of, she laid it down to me like this. She says, what I'm getting from universe is it's a garden. She goes, some days you're going to be over here doing the normal vegetables that you're used to, but then you're going to step back and then you're going to have to do some attention to this vegetable. Then you're going to have to lay groundwork. And then you might have to step back to the traditional stuff just for a moment and then come back, you know? And since so grateful she told that to me, because that's really helped out my mental, you know, just, hey, I just have to juggle what's available for me to go do, as opposed to trying to assess everything. It's just, hey, what's in front of me right now? Because I'm sure whatever it is, I got it. And if it's not ready for me, then I'll move on to the next thing. And it's been great. It's been really, really great. So I'm excited. I'm going to be in some spaces.
Ruta Jua wants to know, is the giveaway over? No, it's not.
No. The giveaway is not over. The giveaway is not over.
Giveaway of what?
You gotta wait till the end of the show. You gotta watch the end.
Well, so I broke one of them, but they're not these ones. But these are XRP cookies.
Okay.
And the Dipito Show is giving away 2 of the Ballet Wallets.
Ballet Wallets.
But the Ballet Wallets,
so when
What's
Simon
a Ballet
and I
wallet?
when Simon and I were in Las Vegas, XRP Las Vegas last year, the ballet gal was there. They had a whole booth talking about their cold storage wallets, and we decided to buy there was a package, like if you bought, you got this one free but you had to spend X amount of dollars, and so we pooled our money together and said, we're gonna give this away. We balled out. Yeah, we did. And so yeah, unopened package, legit.
Yeah, they're
wallet,
good.
Cold storage.
They're good.
Wallets.
Haven't done nothing nefarious
cool.
to them. Package still good. You know, so if you don't believe me, that's cool. I get it. It's crypto, man.
I just never heard of ballet, so that I was just asking because I'd never heard of ballet before.
Yeah, no, it's so I actually it was cool. I'm so glad that the in Vegas that they had some people there to do demos, and so I thankfully one of the ladies had enough courage to get on camera with me and just show me a quick breakdown of how it works. Mm-hmm. And I don't know are you guys familiar with paper wallets? Any one of you familiar with a paper wallet? Heard of a paper wallet? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So it's essentially that, only you're doing a segue part with your phone. That has there's an app on the phone that when you rip a certain component off of the cold storage, it's almost like a one and done send out. So you send to that wallet, but you never send out until you're ready to. And once you do that, and you do that protocol, you are alerted on the app that says, hey, your private key has now been exposed to the internet. This is no good anymore. And you get another one. So I found that.
Wow.
Yeah. So go
like
get, so go
that.
get another one. So I really like that, of like, this is my,
because
I'm not touching this. If I do, then I have to go get another one. It's just kind of one of those inconvenient, self-policing inconvenience
We talked
things.
about
I'm gonna give
we
you.
talked about
you
this.
another one about that, because what that says is that keeps your quantum security and integrity intact. That's what that is saying.
Mm-hmm. Lady K.
What were you going to say, Lady K?
I apologize for interrupting, Lady K.
Let's go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, no, that David's tweeted about that, right? The quantum security, like if you've transacted into a wallet, all you have done is exposed your public key. You transact out of the wallet, and now you have exposed your private key. And we've discussed this rekeying, but it's complicated, and it kind of even scares me a little bit. Like, what if I do it wrong? And then right? So I cannot. So I can't believe this wallet has figured out a way to go, hey, you need to rekey. Now, does the wallet have an easy one-click feature where it rekeys for you? Because I'm gonna go buy that wallet today if it does that.
I don't know. I don't know if you rekey. It was designed to be more of a one and done. So basically, how this, man, I don't think you're gonna be able. But
here's the thing. I understand what you mean when you say a one and done, because the thing is if they issue you your initial keys, right? And when you have a transaction, they're issuing you new keys. It is a one and done because they're reissuing you, but you're not choosing to reissue. It's because you've done a transaction. So it's kind of like an if then, if you do this, then this will happen. If you make a transaction, we're going to give you new keys. That's not even a question.
Right.
So it's not even like you got to choose it. You know what I mean? Or for there to be any way for there to be any problem with the fact that they're giving you new keys. Am I making sense?
So how this, yes, you are. How this works is QR code, like a paper wallet, you scan and send there. That's your public address, right? Okay. Now, if you want to send coins, initiate a send coins from cold storage, you have to rip off this sticker, which is chipped electronically. So when you do that, the app says, bing, hey, someone's got your private key right now. And the only way to get the private key is it's on this device. It's there. So when you do that, it's now been activated, so to speak. So it will be recognized. This is where the one and done comes in. So when you use the app in a segue to say, I authorized sending this transaction, right? You can send all or some of your coins to another wallet, another exchange, whatever. But it really is I'm sending coins here and almost creating like a dead wallet. Only you have access to activate it to do a send out. Right. And that's what. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Finish your statement.
And that's what that's one of the things that I really, really like about this, because I know I can store. I can store coins in there. I'm in control on my phone. I haven't done the recovery part as far as like recovering the app or something like that. But I do believe that it is also not just password, but seed phrase protected as well. But I have to go through the process again and actually go all the way through. But the demo that I received, I said, this is great for somebody that just wants to buy and hold for 10 years, because a paper wallet, when I first found out about a paper wallet, right, I was very, very interested in that. Oh, wait, all these cryptos are on the blockchain or on network. So all the nodes are holding everything. I don't need a device. I just need a way to A, send to, and B, eventually send from that device or from that wallet on that network. Right. That's the only thing that I really need to do. That's the human component. Receive and send. Other than that, it's on the it's in the network in those wallets. So
What's
always
really cool, I enjoyed learning
Yes.
about it at
Gotta be.
XRP, especially that because I'm a very suspicious kind of person. So they were kind of going through it, and even I was like, I get this. This is cool. What I was going to tell you, Amanda, is you had mentioned at some point like being able to give the NFTs, and I'm thinking specifically of the XRP Unleashed NFTs that you created, right? They have an NFT program now with this Ballet Wallet where you can reach non-crypto people with the original meaning of NFTs. You can do physical NFT cards with these Ballet Wallets. Put your NFT on there, and then they've got a physical, copy of it. I don't know. It's a very interesting concept, and I think that it's. I put the link in it, but it's ballet.com, ballet.com for those of you that are just listening. But check out their website. Yeah, gotta be. Says technically tokens are always on the ledger, so they're really not here. But I completely understand what you're saying. It's a really cool concept. Marvin Davis says you can send your crypto to any new hardware wallet as long as you do not send coins out of the new wallet. It is quantum proof, and that is what Lady K was saying that David Schwartz was explaining to folks. So, and Rudaja wants to know if the giveaway is international. I think it's. I don't know. I haven't sent anything internationally, but I think it's probably expensive to do that. So I'm going to leave that up to you, Simon. But
how international?
Yeah, it depends.
Give me the jurisdiction. Ballpark it for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think about that. This is our first.
I didn't either.
Our first device. We were just high on XRP Life last year in Vegas. You know how it is. You're on a hot roll at the dice table. You're feeling good. You bought more XRP, and you're like, let's give it to the community.
Cosmic Mamas in Canada. Atlantic Living says helpful tip I learned recently. If you use Caleb and Brown, move crypto to your cold wallet from the exchange first, then the cold wallet to Caleb and Brown. Avoid higher fees directly from exchange to broker. Yeah, I did. I was learning about that too, about the concept of moving it, because it's not as traceable that way than if you're just sending out of your regular wallet, back and forth. Because we can look on the blockchain and on the ledger and see where money has been moved around, right? You can totally see it if you know the wallet address. And actually, somebody on X was had a thread about that I saw a couple of days ago where they were cautioning people by just like throwing their addresses out in public, for folks that know what they're doing with putting that out there, and I want a drop of this or whatever. If you're just using a wallet that you don't have any money in, really, it's probably fine. But if that's a wallet that you got a bunch of money in, you don't want to be putting all your business out there, because they'll be able to see, they'll see all your business. You don't want that.
I just gave up on worrying about that.
Huh?
I said I gave up on worrying about that. I have a question though for you. Does this thing hold anything like any tokens on the XRP or just XRP?
It holds all, like it has.
Where's the other?
Where's my thing? There's a whole bunch of different coins that it supports. Like it has XRP, Ethereum, just like a whole bunch of like, what is this one? Shiba Inu, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, USD Coin, Sandbox, DAO, Maker, Andu, First Digital, Cool Cats. I mean, you look through it, there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous ones even, but they have a full list of supported coins on their website. Polygon, Matic, I mean, a ton. It looks like there's 17 tabs full. USD Coin. I wonder if RULSD is on there. In any event, I mean, I think it's definitely something to look into.
Here you go.
So yeah, you have to be registered. So it's not like I could send, my own personal tokens to something like that.
Well,
what do you mean?
technically you could, because if you on Ethereum, you send a coin to an Ethereum a token that's ERC20 to an Ethereum wallet. So technically, it could be done. But you having access within the cold storage wallet itself to view said token could be a challenge. But you could go onto the blockchain, look up the address, and voila, there it is. So that could be a complication that, okay, if you've effectively sent it to there, but now you literally have no way to send that token, that NFT, off there, right? So that could be an issue. Anyways.
Yeah, setting, I mean, if you can set the trust line to that public address, then you can send the issued token to the public address. But the wallet isn't set up to allow you to set the trust line. That might be a bit more technically difficult.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's definitely it's made to be cold storage. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if I would be setting trust lines with cold storage. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't really like the trust line thing. I know you have to do it for, you know what I mean? But I'm like, there's a like.
What do you mean? What do you mean you can get my cookie jar?
I mean, I'm just saying my wallet of non-play money. I don't commingle trust lines with that stuff.
I don't commingle.
Kita says she's got to go.
Okay.
We love you, Kita.
Oh,
I didn't want to just hop off, and I just didn't want to just hop off, but I just wanted to say good night. I want to tell everybody have an amazing look. We are in this together, and it is 2025. It is our year. It's the year of abundance. It's the year of excellence, and it's the year that we are going to make it over the hump. So I'm super duper excited to be here with you all. I'm excited to experience it with you all. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all on the next episode.
Is your show tomorrow night, Kita? Kita, are you having your show tomorrow night?
Girl, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do it. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really sure. And the only reason I say that is in thinking about mindsets and getting into this sector of life and starting to see where we're going to go. One of the things that I really want to make sure is that I am not beholden to a certain schedule or a certain, a certain type of, okay, I've got to be here at a certain time to do this certain thing. I think one of the major things with having generational wealth and having some type of liquidity opportunity is to be able to have choices and to be able to make your own choices and to have your time back. And that's really what I'm looking to have. I've been saying to people for a very long time, don't wait until a liquidity event, live life now. So in that instance, I'm going to take my own advice and start to do that.
Nice.
Do it, girl.
All right, I'll keep my eye out.
Love, peace, and hair grease. I'll see y'all later.
Love you.
Y'all.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Hey, Melissa and Simon. Shay was trying to clarify back a little bit. Question re secret keys. Are you saying that our wallets are exposed if we have, sent our coins out of our wallets? Example, if I buy an XRPL asset, my wallet is potentially exposed. This is new info to me. And that's also, I didn't quite understand what you guys were saying too.
Okay. So
go ahead. No,
the
Lady
wallet
K, that's you. Go ahead.
Sorry. The wallet, Gottabee's right. The crypto stays on the blockchain, right? The wallet houses your secret key. So when you send crypto, we say send crypto to the wallet, but technically we're just on the ledger, sending it to that public address. When you do that, you're just exposing your public address, right? You enter your public address and you're from the exchange is sending the crypto to your wallet, right? But when you send the crypto out of the wallet, which is just basically changing who has it on the ledger, you have to sign that transaction with your secret key. That's what you use the wallet for. It houses that secret key to transact. So when you do that, it exposes your secret key to the blockchain to authorize you have the secret key for the crypto to move from one account to the next.
Okay, now, but it's not fully exposed to any type of end user, as in the full key, right?
Yeah.
It's hidden to
Right.
within a certain degree, correct?
The reason we say quantum is, okay, so first of all, if it's a hard wallet, the secret key is on the device. It's sent through the internet, though. So we trust the blockchain, right? And if it's a hot wallet, there might be attack vectors within the hot wallet, right? When you send it. In fact, I believe it was Tangent just came out and admitted that there was a bug that sent your secret key through email. So yeah, there was a post just the other there was a post just the other day, but they fixed the bug. So
Okay.
so your worry is that there might be a bug, there might be a vector, right? And let's hope that doesn't happen. But then the other worry, and the reason you hear quantum, is because once quantum computers become a thing, a quantum computer is going to be able to like get online and search I don't know how exactly it works, but figure out your secret key because you have exposed it online. And so that's where they say, oh, well, if you want to be quantum resistant, set up a wallet, just send crypto to it and don't send crypto out of it. And if you do send crypto out of it, you can rekey the wallet, get a new secret key. So that's something you can do if you learn.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that because
it depends on what what the wallet that you're using to be able to recreate a new secret key, right? And the way that I'm thinking of it is like you've got the address that they can send you money that you can send to, but when you're sending out of that wallet, that's what you're saying is the secret key.
yes.
And so that again is traceable on the blockchain. So I mean, yeah, like your secret key is your address. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, your secret. So your public address is your address. The ledger has all the public addresses and accounts for which crypto is associated to which address, right? To move the crypto from one account to the other, because like Audiby says, the first thing you really need to wrap your mind around is the fact that the crypto actually never leaves the blockchain. Right. So it's just moving from one account to the next on the ledger. It's as Rusty would say, a really badass receipt book. So the wallet holds your secret key. Your secret key is derived from your public key. Your secret key is what authorizes you to transact. So when you send that secret key to a blockchain, the blockchain says, this is the correct secret key to this public address. Let that transaction go through.
Think of another way to maybe bring this into the 3D world is anybody has a key card that they have to tap somewhere. Even today, we tap we do the tap for our debit cards. Kind of the same thing, right? There's a specific code to that card, that account, everything. And that is the segue authorization. You go beep, beep. And that's when we do that, that goes out into the code. And yes, that's exposed at some level. It has to, because it's in the code. It has to be exposed even on the log or the program or the framework. That way the framework, blockchain, says, oh yeah, here's all these numbers. Yep, we're good. That's legit. That's ours. Send it away, Johnny. So when you're thinking about when that's exposed, if you had to use a key card to access any door in some type of secure building, anytime you've seen it on the movies, they go beep, beep. Well, that goes to the main central hub and says, hey, Simon says crypto just went to the cafeteria for the 4th time today. This is not a good thing. We need to have a chat with him, but that's how they know, right? Same thing with your crypto. You send out from that wallet. That's when the moment of alleged exposure is present, so to speak. Correct?
And maybe to drive this home, everybody's used to seed phrases, right? Well, your seed phrases are derived from your secret key. Those hot wallets and cold wallets give you the seed phrase. You enter that seed phrase into the wallet. It knows what the secret key is. The wallet houses the secret key. When you transact, it sends that secret key to authorize. And the public address is your account on Ledger, and the secret key is the key to transact with that account.
Ta-da!
Absolute safest way to hold your own crypto would be to code your own wallet. Therefore, you're the third party that technically has access to the keys.
Yep.
Is that got
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, in my opinion, this is my opinion, that having, like, somebody suggested it recently in terms of the multi-sig and having, it never occurred to me. I always thought, having two people to sign the same transaction, it never occurred to me to give weight to the same weight to two wallets, so that should something happen to the original wallet, you can just go in with the other multi-sig and take the weight of the first wallet down. And so for me, that's essentially creating your own code. Like, if you get that it doesn't leave the blockchain, essentially by having your own, like, and what Greg said, if you're keying your own wallet, which I was just taught last week when I was or 2 weeks ago when I was trying to find the vanity address for Yahweh, like, you'll notice the issuer has Yahweh at the end, which I'm super, super proud of. That runs a machine, and you can put your computer on airplane mode, and it runs this machine that comes up with wallet addresses and secret keys. And so essentially, you can pick one, and then you just have it. And then if you just multi-sig that account into the, original wallet, you essentially have created, your own. I mean, you could technically have it on a cold storage, but like you said, it's there. It's on the ledger. It's not like it's sitting in your cold storage, never to be seen again. It's sitting in a wallet on the ledger. It's just you have a multi-sig that's being held on the device itself, right? That's what I understand it to be.
What? Two signatures now. Now you have two wallets with two secret keys that will allow you to transact. So, so that can be helpful, right? Like, if you lose your wallet, and you're right. The first time I heard about multi-sig, I was like, can you imagine, like, your wife wanting authorization before you make a purchase? but no, you can use that as a security.
You got a good couch.
Can come in handy.
You could use it as a security measure, though, like, to say, like, I have to have both these wallets to transact. And that way, if one wallet gets compromised, hopefully the other one didn't. And it's good to have multiple steps to try and help. Like, do you guys remember when my Algo wallet was hacked? Okay, I had my Algo wallet because that's how you did governance on the Algo network, right? But I had actually connected through my ledger. So that extra kind of security layer that they needed the ledger device, I didn't lose any of my Algo when it got hacked.
Right.
So just things like that. Adding those extra layers.
Adrian Z has been in the chat offering the advice. You need 2 to 3 cold wallets, one send, receive only, second connecting MetaMask, etc. Third, just in case you need to reset for some reason, one of other two.
So I talk about that with my clients, and it's a pass through method, right? You have one wallet, that you literally send coins there. It deals with the public, so this exchange or that exchange, and then once a year. By the way, Happy New Year. Delete that wallet, get a new one, right? And or new app, Exodus wallet or whatever, Examine wallet. Maybe get a whole new one. Whoop, nope, it's deleted, gone, trashing it. I'm gonna get a brand new one, and now it's a pass through for the next year, and that's how I conduct business. Like, that's gonna be a thing. It's already a thing, but that's sound advice. Adrian.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? So if I
no,
this is what I'm thinking of, like mitigating the risk, right? So if you have that wallet, that pass-through wallet, like you're saying, and so you have you have your Moneybags wallet, the wallet that you send crypto to, and you're only going to send a little bit of your funds that say you want to use some of your Bitcoin to buy something else or whatever.
Sure.
You're only going to send it to this pass-through wallet that only you use. You send it to there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your key is exposed, but you're the recipient of it, right? You're kind of sending it to yourself. Then you're gonna, from out of that wallet, then you're gonna send it to the exchange or wherever, whatever you're gonna do business with. And I guess I can see where it would mitigate that somewhat, because now the transaction key is coming from that wallet that you really don't have any money in, just that one transaction, right? So it's never really holding any money in it. Your other main wallet is considered safe because you're not sending, but as soon as you start sending a bunch of stuff,
I'm not making a direct connection. Yeah.
So I guess that's like a cheap man's way, right?
Skillful.
I don't want to say, I'm just saying because a lot of people, they don't have money. I mean, I guess if you're in crypto, you do need to, but a lot of us, we're just trying to buy a little bit here, a little bit there. And then you start thinking into like security of it and getting these cold storage wallets, and it becomes all too intimidating, right? But if you're baby stepping and you're dipping a toe and, say you can't afford to buy one of those right now, but you do want to kind of set up a measure to protect yourself, this is really good advice. Having these separate wallets, not commingling your funds. And, you want to start playing around with these NFT things, and that, myself included, like, I have a whole different wallet for that that I'm setting trust lines and stuff. I would not set trust lines with my regular wallet, or, my forever wallet or whatever. I just wouldn't do that. It's not a good idea. So for those dip-a-toers that are listening to this, yes, it's exciting to start kind of spreading your wings and dipping a little further into the pool. But think about these types of things first, kind of before you rip the Band-Aid off and go full out jumping in the pool. You know what I mean?
Can I add? The quantum thing really isn't an issue right now. It's an issue we foresee in the future, right? So it's good to kind of talk about it now, maybe, but it's not something you really have to worry about. I do think it's a good idea to have a couple wallets, like one you transact with and connect to a million different interfaces, and one where you're just holding. But, David Schwartz, when he jumped on Space after Chris Larson was hacked, he said that his advice was you start reviewing your wallets. Like if you've had a wallet for a really long time, change the wallet. And that's just changing your secret key, right? It's very... Generate a new wallet, write down those seed phrases, send everything to it. Now you have a new wallet that hasn't been, you know what I mean? And just do that. And then you can totally delete the old wallet.
Yep.
It's much less now to do.
Practice. It's great practice too, because, and I, this is fantastic advice, because I find myself, the longer that I've gotten into it, in the beginning, you are just so on it, right? You're nervous about everything. You're trying to figure everything out. Then you get comfortable. People get a little bit too comfortable or whatever. And, but if you go through and do it, you're refreshing your memory on how you do everything. You're getting more in tune with it once again. And I think it's a fantastic idea. And I think these other little wallets and things that we put on our phones where we're doing this fun thing, like I'm really enjoying, buying the NFTs and being part of the protectors and, getting these airdrops and things like that. I'm enjoying being able to do that because I don't have my wallets on my phone. Like I don't normally do any of things on my phone. I have my own convoluted method of storing my crypto, but I think it's a way that you can protect yourself and, revisit all those things, because it'll come time when you're going to need to repopulate your wallet or whatever, and you're going to forget. So, like you're saying, recreating a wallet and then just deleting the old one, I think that is a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
I like it.
I do the same. I do the same thing with my clients. I'm like, do that once a year. Change passwords. Get new wallets. If you don't want to, fine, but you should, because it's a good practice for recovery. Because when you're in the heat of the moment, your emotions are running high, adrenaline's pumping, the price is pumping. I'm telling you, you're gonna screw up. So keep practice. Go ahead, Lady K. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to monopolize. I was also going to suggest too, like, and this isn't even just for XRP, right? Like, I've been rugged by a lot of wallets. You don't check them for a really long time. You go in there and they're not being supported. I mean, I've literally had some just like disappear, but I have my seed phrases. That's all I need. So I find another wallet that supports that asset. I put in the same seed phrases. Now I've put in seed phrases in 2 different hot wallets. So now I'm just going to generate a new wallet, send my crypto over, and then delete the rest, right? But if you're regularly checking on your wallets and generating new ones, you're going to avoid like losing access because the wallet stopped being supported and disappeared and you don't know where your crypto went, right? And then the only other thing that's really cheap and easy to do is just maybe have 4 different wallets, free wallets, right? If you like half your investment or you quarter your investment, if one gets compromised somewhere, you still have the rest of your crypto elsewhere.
That's right.
That's what I do. Oh, there's the cute bee. Hi, little guy, little girl.
Yes,
Sweet
spread
pea.
everything around. Absolutely. Hey.
You want to say hello? She's out.
Kisses. Good night.
Hellos.
Hellos.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sweetie.
Happy New Year.
Very cute. Very cute. Oh shoot, what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
Darn it. No, it's fine. I can't help this.
Oh, you were going to talk about spreading your crypto out.
Spreading mitigating your risk. Spread the love.
Yeah, I did have something smart to say, but now I don't remember. Adrian Z says the phishing scam is simple. On screen computer RL123 XRP, on ledger RL321 XRP. And if you confirm, oh my God. So, and then says, read what you confirm. That is such good advice, because a lot of times, if you don't read it, you think something's going to happen a certain way and it looks the same, but if it's not the exact same way, you're going to be sending it to the wrong place. I guess, if you're sending it to yourself, that's one thing, but even then we know that we've sent things to the wrong.
Yeah, I've been there. It's still an eyesore. I've done that.
Something happens with that. But I definitely think separating out, having several different wallets. Oh, I know what it was, Lady K. You just said you successfully took your passphrases from a wallet window. I like to call them a window. From the window that was closed and no longer, you can't use it anymore. But you are able to take those seed phrases and put it into a different wallet and populate it and access your crypto, right? Because your crypto is still on. So this is where I think a lot of people too get confused. And I wondered this, and this is one of my questions from the very early on, if that was even a possibility, and you are proof of somebody that has done it, right? You've actually
I've done it a couple times.
You've repopulated your crypto that lives on chain or on the ledger from a different wallet that now is closed. And so when people freak out when something like that happens, some people would think that their crypto was just gone, that wallet, they stole my crypto or whatever. But no, if you have your seed phrases, and that's why that is like the most important thing. Don't lose your seed phrases. Don't lose it or you're screwed completely.
Yes.
So
no, absolutely. We have to remember that the crypto is on the blockchain, not in that wallet. We have to remember that the seed phrases are derived from the secret key. And so if it works on other wallets because it's the same coding for the blockchain, right? So you simply open another wallet, you say import, wallet, you enter your seed phrases in, and it populates.
Ta-da!
Gotta be hates the term wallet. What were you gonna say, Amanda?
I know.
I was gonna say I could throw another whole wrench in this, or another whole different aspect to these wallets, but I really did. I mean, we sort of got completely off track. You guys wanted to talk about 2025 at one point, and I know that you wanted to wrap up the show, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. But I'll just say that one of the things that I've had to navigate is I had like a separate for the Blue Umbrella token. So I have the issuer, the distributor, and then I had a separate wallet for projects. And so, the ones we sponsor, the tokens that we are supporting and things like that. And so what I realized though is that the money coming in was like had to go to support those, and like a lot of the NFTs had like it gave credibility to the original address. There was just like nuances to like when you're actually using your wallet as utility. Like, yes, I think you should have a separate wallet for your bag that you never touch, but there is a component that's being built right now that, basically, the NFTs that you hold get you into different projects, and those connected, like the airdrops, like the ARC, right? All of those tokens, if you don't have them all in the same wallet, then all of a sudden you're not going to get all the, the drips or whatever. And so having those in my, Blue Umbrella token wallet versus a separate wallet, it was one of those things that I had to sort of navigate. And I found that like with TextRP, I opened my TextRP account with the Blue Umbrella token distributor wallet so that it would give credibility to the original distributor wallet. Like, yes, this wallet is me. You can actually talk to me in real time. But then it opens that door to the fact that there's so many Blue Umbrella tokens in that wallet, right? And like, that's where it gets so nerve-wracking sometimes. And it's like, that's why you're just like, when you're somebody who works or trying to build, you're like, take my tokens, take them so that my wallet can't be compromised, And so it's quite the navigational field when you're starting to like look at those aspects of it. But that's for another day, but it's quite the thing to navigate all this stuff, and it's it's scary and it's exhilarating and it's all the things, but hopefully all of our wallets will be full of a lot of zeros very soon. That's my hope.
Speaking of 2025, I was thinking about doing a community bingo card. And then
I saw that. I like it. I like your idea.
And then when I was on Coffee and Crypto, Stone is like, you have to make it an NFT and sell it for like 1 XRP. And then all that XRP can go in a wallet as the prize for anyone who hits bingo. What do you guys think about this? I'm not really trying to do an NFT project. So you think it's a good idea?
Hey, man.
Can you make it an NFT? Can you make us a bingo NFT?
Well, yeah, and anything like any project like this, if it's lighthearted, it just teaches you more, right? Like that's the thing. It was when you start learning more, you open the next door, and you can't learn unless you practice. So I think it's a great way. I was actually very curious. I was on both spaces when you mentioned it, and I was actually really curious about what your idea was, because I was actually like, we should totally do like a Black Swan / conspiracy one too, and like what was the bingo card for that? So I was very curious about like what kind of things are you thinking about putting on there?
Oh, I'm definitely interested in adding more to help the randomness. So yeah, send me your ideas. But I actually did kind of break it. I know. I have been trying not to laugh at that comment. Like, gotta be.
Oh, I got love for gotta be.
I love it.
I got love for gotta be. I got love for gotta be. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a column for actions on the XRPL, like create a DEX offer or own an NFT and things like that, right? And then I have a column for write a post about XRP, use TextRP, vote in Reaper or ARC, those types of things, right? But I'm trying to keep like needing to purchase anything minimum. And then I have a column for like government actions that could happen. And then a column for like XRP predictions, like what will RLUSD get to, like market cap or AMM, XRP price. And then just kind of like broader, you know, like crypto, like Satoshi revealed, like I got a little silly. So if you have more suggestions, you know, let me know.
I think that's a great idea. It sounds fun.
I like that.
It sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna blow the wad if we start talking about 2025 predictions right now. I am curious. That was kind of inappropriate comment. I just realized I didn't understand what I said until it came out of my mouth. I apologize.
Get out of here. Trust me. They don't
I
even know what that
spend your
means
wad
anymore.
instead of
They don't even know what that means anymore.
I know, right? I know. So
It doesn't mean money.
Only the
Doesn't it mean a lot of money?
Yes, that's what it meant.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
No, that's what it means.
It does.
This
it
is
is
a family show.
I hope so, because that's how I mean it when I say it.
That's how I mean it when I say it too.
So I needed to make sure.
We got XRP truth there. Bingo addicts would love it, and if they understand XRP, what a bonus! Now, welcome to Dip a Toe, XRP Truth Seeker. We love you, and Adrian Z. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for coming and giving your input. I appreciate that. So, what do we think about 2025? What we started to talk about it a little bit. What do you guys see is coming? And I am very optimistic, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I want to talk about expectations and how we should not have expectations in this crypto space. But now we can have expectations, and that is rules and regulations and legislation. That is very much coming down the pike. We've known it, but it's really in play, even with the locally here in the United States. Our administration, Mr. Man. Shout out to Mr. Man. Oh my gosh, if you guys don't know who Mr. Man is, please search him up on X and YouTube. Type in Mr.Man. You will find him. That dude drops gems all day, and we can expect lots of legislation and regulation. Melissa, you and I had the discussion yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday on the safe harbor, right? The safe harbor move, right? We were talking about that, and reading through some of that process, and the IRS finally having, a little bit more than a two-sentence explanation. It's like, okay, finally somebody drew some lines in some sand. All right. So I expect more of that out of anything this next 2025. I expect more of that for sure. And because of that, the growth, the adoption rate, I think it's going to 1x to 3x as far as the adoption rate. Not for the retail. I'm talking for companies, the tech, etc. I really think we're going to see like a 3x of adoption there. So that's my thoughts on that.
I like it. What do you think, Lady K? Gotta be says blow off top to follow up with Melissa's terminology.
Yeah, my dude.
I can't save you on that one.
Nope. That's great.
I think you're right about expectations, right? Because like you can get like way too hopeful and then doesn't quite pan out, and then it's tough to keep the belief, right? But
True.
I do think 2025 is going to bring really good things. I mean, we are definitely going to have a bull run. We're not going to miss it this time. And hopefully a lot of really great things happen as well with that. So I'm just going to print my bingo card and wait and see what happens.
Huh? Zip
Yes.
tips. Welcome to Dip a Toe Zips tips. Say that.
How my buddy Zips?
Yeah.
What's good, bro? Man,
What
you
up,
up
Zips?
late tonight.
2025 will be great. The frequency is changing to positive for crypto in the United States. Utility projects will grow. I
Facts.
concur.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
What
I
do
think
you
that's the
think?
trend.
What do you think, Amanda?
I was gonna say something and I kept forgetting what it was. Yeah, I mean, just like every year, I'm so optimistic every year. I always like, this is the year. And then, get to the end of the year and I'm still living in the damn bus. So I don't think, for me, I think expectations, hope is important. And I think that it allows you just like, what the goals, like set goals for yourself in terms, like, recognize that money is not the thing, it's the memories, and have a sort of plan for creating those memories in your life. And in terms of like where we're gonna go with crypto, like I think we're gonna see, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Did you guys see the graph where like 30,000 people created wallets on the XRPL on the 28th? Did you see this graph?
No,
30.
that's wild.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's
So
incredible,
it was like,
though.
and the person
very
who sent it to me in the
interesting.
space yesterday, it was like flat, and then it was like this, and then it went whoop, and then it came out, and then it's like, So I think adoption is going to be insane. I think, like Simon, when you said 2 to 3 times, yeah, at least. I think we're starting to hit the curve up,
The bell curve. Yep.
the bell curve up in adoption, and the 100 monkey rule is also setting in. So you only need 5% to change the world, and I feel like that's what we're going to witness. I think that I believe that we're in the middle of the splitting of the earth, and I think that it's mental. I think that there are those with eyes to see, and there are those without, without, and that ultimately there's going to be a lot of people that are going to experience a lot more suffering, I think, in a lot of ways. And there's going to be a lot of people who, perhaps those of us who have suffered a lot in our lives see the opposing force come to be, like Carmageddon, that new song by that girl. I don't know if you guys have heard it yet. Have you heard it? That girl who's going viral from Australia, and she's saying this song called Carmageddon.
I saw a quick thing about it. I didn't give a full listen, but I like the bio that
it's fantastic.
Her journey. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Carmageddon, and I sort of feel like this is I feel like this is a shakeout of your karma. And like you guys were saying earlier, no matter how much money you have, like that's what it basically, the more money you have, the more your personality gets sort of echoed into the world. And I think it was maybe Kita that said it. And I think that's just becoming more and more rapid. I think people who are nefarious are going to get caught. I think if you're going out of your way to scam people, your Carmageddon is coming for you. And those of us who are good and kind and trying to do good in the world are going to be rewarded for our efforts. And I hope that I can be more involved with learning more about projects and people and co-creating and collaborating. And I think that there's going to be a lot of innovation on the ledger, especially, and in life. And I think there's also going to be a lot of chaos. It's an exciting year. And I actually saw a video yesterday that's like 2025 is a square. It's a square. 45 times 45 is 2025. And then it's like the addition of 3 squares. And then it's the addition of 4 squares. It's like there's a lot of like mathematical sacred geometry around this year too. So, I think we're in for a very interesting year. And that's what makes life exciting. It gets, lifey. And I definitely think it's not going to be boring, and we're all going to remember 2025 in the end. So, I'm excited for this year for sure. I feel like it feels like full circle. It feels for a lot of us that,
I'm so glad you said that. Sorry. I just talked about I've talked about my full circle from the last bull run. Right, I've come full circle from that last bull run, and the growth has been exponential inside. Like I've got more value by being able to finally look in, right, to really take a self account and calling my own pardon the term BS, of just going no. Every time this happens, you do this, and that's okay that you do that, but don't follow through. Okay, because that was a mistake here. You're about to be a part of a group. You already are a part of a group that's going to help the world. Homie, you can't do this. You're right. I'm so glad you showed up. This is me having a self-conversation with myself at 7 a.m. while I'm making my tea. Then when I have the tea, the voices go away. But I've literally come full circle. I am in the same position, arguably, that I was 4 years ago. The only difference is I know so much more.
So much more now.
So my network value. Okay, everybody right here, and as well as in the chat. That's my network value. It has exploded. You want to talk about a blow off top? Ain't no top. It just she gone. It's been awesome. I totally am there with you about the karma, the connections, the energy. Like it's more so about that. The money is the tool, but the connections and the things that we're going to do and that we are doing now, laying the groundwork for. We're right. You're going to remember 2025, and 4 years from now,
amazing.
It is. It already is. Look, I mean, just look at this show right here. I had a great chance to step out of the studio and be able to watch the show. So I got finally to sit in the audience and watch. And I saw you ladies kick. No, you kicked A. You kicked big A. It was great. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, you guys need to have your own. You need to have your own panel. Dude, this is fire. It's absolute fire. I will sit and watch this stuff all day. You guys kick butt in your own ways, and it's such an awesome thing. Anyways, that was kind of the perspective that I was able to have, right? I've come full circle. I love it. Yeah. So glad you said that. Thank you.
I want to read a couple of the people in the chat, their predictions before I give mine or my thoughts. Gotta be says, I think 2025 there'll be a lot of debts paid and a lot of charitable funding happening. I like that. And then who else said? Somebody said, I thought there was a couple more in here that I had keyed up. Oh, Adrian says 2025 is like flipping a coin. One side cyber attack, another side banks down on corner nuclear war.
It might be. I'm putting that on the bingo card, Adrian.
Institutions coming in, trains moving, thrive in 2025.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see. 2025 is going to be very interesting. Let's expect good things, hope for the best, and enjoy the spoils. I agree.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Amanda, you're a legend for tagging me in that. It says protectors of the frequency.
I was talking about you guys, when I told them about you guys.
Oh, 2025 snake year. I feel frequency already. Yep. 2025 will get lifey. Ooh, I like that one too. So I think, I don't know if you can find any more. Oh, let's see. XRP or Atlantic Living says, I believe 2026 we could all go to XRP Vegas. I'm going to XRP Vegas in 2025, not in 2026.
Me too. I'll be there.
I think I'm very optimistic. I am one that believes that the groundwork has been laid far before I was even giving it my attention. I do believe, like with XRP Unleashed, aka rigged from the start, all of those things have been followed, right? Even there's a lot of corruption in the government, the SEC, and in the world in general. And with the switch over to this new monetary system that we're going to move into, the blockchain, whether you want to call it blockchain, whether you want to call it distributed ledgers, it's transparent, and there's no way around it. You are going to be able to see things that are going down. And I believe that 2025 is going to be a pivotal year for that. Once, when Trump comes in, all of the work that's been done in the background it's going to come into fruition. It's going to be done at warp speed. I believe these things are going to get passed. It's going to seem like it's fast for us, it won't seem fast for us, but it'll feel like it's been a flip of the switch to people that haven't been giving this attention. Once the ETFs, say for XRP, are approved, they've kind of done the, what do you want to say, test period with these Bitcoin ETFs, and how they've gotten the financial planners and those types of folks getting their feet wet, learning about these products, what it means, all of the projects that are working on interoperability with one another. If you watch any conferences that, like most people don't watch the off the beaten path conferences, that talk about these businesses and what they're actively working on, whether it be a bank or, these private offices or these technology companies that are building the tools that are working in the background. All this stuff is just starting to come together, and you're going to I just know that there's going to just be more of that capital coming into the space. And you said, Amanda, like the 30, all these wallets that were created on one day where it went up, that was a test, right? Or whoever it was that was bringing those people in, that educated some folks and opened wallets and taught them how to open wallets, or maybe it was a private, or like people coming in for, what do I would say? I don't know, like just people that are learning about crypto in general and getting educated and getting brought on board. And once the rest of these people that have been getting educated over the past several years, once they are given the green light, we're going to see a spike like crazy. Like like that is going to be a normal thing to see. I really believe that. And I don't know. I'm extremely optimistic. Now we are being put, there's a bunch of fear mongering put out there in front of us to be distracted by. They're running over people. They're blowing up vehicles in front of the Trump Hotel. There's all of these things that I'm highly suspicious are kind of repetitive distractions, right? It's not like we haven't seen these things happen before. This is something that we've seen play out time and time again, which tells me there's something really, really big happening that they don't want you giving any attention to. So I just say, nose to the grindstone, keep pushing forward in 2025. And no, if you're already here, there's 153 people watching Dip-a-Toe tonight. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. You just know that you guys you're ahead of the curve. You're on it. You're in the right place. Continue pushing forward and learning. Maybe go outside of the box this year. If you're one coin only to rule them all kind of thinking, maybe kind of expand your thinking a bit and start educating yourself on some of these other projects, because it truly is going to be an interoperable world. And we're just so much farther down the road. And once the legislation comes in and the rules, and now we have the tax laws and all this stuff happening, it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited.
Yes. Well said.
Thanks. Greg said you might be optimistic, but I'm optimistic prime.
Huh?
And there are big things coming for Dip-a-Toe too. I'm really proud of you guys, and I can't wait to see what you create this year. And I can't wait to see you with Universe TV and just all the things that you have coming for all of us. And I'm so excited to be part of it. And I think that if anybody wants to build, let me know, because I'm all about helping people build. And you don't have to know a lot. You just have to have fortitude and perseverance and a little bit of a dream, and the blockchain can give for that opportunity. So, and I come to Dipito every Wednesday to learn how and who's doing the things.
Amen. Yeah,
I'm definitely I'm excited for Dipito in 2025. I had a couple of people message me in the background, cheering us on and saying that they see really big things happening for us in the future here, in the near future. And so I was excited and happy about it. And then I got nervous because I'm like, we've been trying so hard over these past, well, this show's been for a little over a year now. But you wish for, we want to get as much exposure as possible. And then it pops in my head and it's like, oh my goodness, when it happens, are we going to be ready? And that's kind of like in line with when the money comes, are we going to be ready? It's kind of the same thing. There's a lot more people to, that are going to see our show. And so it's exciting. And I'm like, oh God. At the same time, what's the shit for?
Well, you've talked to our good friend Mr. Staple, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we can't talk about it here, but he's told you the big things that are going to be happening in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Okay. So I want to reach out to. I think Niles might really be able to help in a very awesome first time kind of a way with that. Sorry for the secrecy, fam. I just didn't want to forget. That's what happens when you hit your 40s. You just
I think we already spilled the beans on it. He didn't tell me I couldn't tell that we were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
I'm like, we've talked about this, I'm sure.
Yeah, we did talk about it. I didn't know it was a
okay.
secret, but...
Well, I know Alan at some point was trying to get in touch with Maya to possibly do some type of collaboration as there, but for at the event, right? But then also it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Protectors of the Frequency.
Yeah,
they got the TV play. Can we do the live thing? This would be fire. Like, let's bring it, bro.
I told him he already said yes.
That's why I said. Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I said what I said. I was like, oh, yep. I need to talk to that person. Thank you, universe.
And he says we are here to protect. Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yes,
great.
Yes. I will. Yes, we're gonna connect.
Yeah.
I will. No, I'm totally gonna talk to him because I want to.
That's how fast your manifestation works. You had a thought. You're like, oh, I wonder if we could do this. And Melissa's like, oh, it's already handled.
It's already been done. He already said yes.
I want some cookies.
We have to do the giveaway. We have to do the giveaway because it's 10:30. So we have to explain like how we're gonna do the giveaway and what
how the giveaway works. First, I'm doing another pack of freshly made XRP cookies that can be shipped to you. If you don't want to eat them, I get it because they're really freaking cool. Like, that's why mine are still in the package. I accidentally broke one, but I still don't think I'm going to eat it because it's really cool. I even might make it a Christmas ornament for next year just to have it. But here's the deal. So I'm going to, for the 6-pack, I'm going to ask a question. It'll be very easy to go find the answer. And the first one that emails those answers to, where did it go, right, y'all? The dipitoshow@gmail.com. That's where you will submit your answers. Now, for one of the cold storage devices, the Ballet cold storage, I'm actually going to ask 5 5 things from you. You are going to have to do your research on this, and I do have the answers. So that will be taking some research. It's not too hard. We're just trying to do it fun. But, I mean, it is a cold storage wallet. I want you to work a little bit. The cookies are just damn delicious, and you get to be one of the first ones in the world, Pop, at least to have these XRP cookies, which, again, you might not want to eat because you're just like, damn, this looks so cool on my table. I can't eat them. So, for the cookies, ready? Get your pen and pad out. Email your answers to dipitoshow@gmail.com. I want to know at what minute mark, does Quincy Jones start talking in episode 41? At what minute mark does Quincy Jones start talking in episode 41? That's for the cookies. Okay. And that could be second mark too. As soon as he opens up his mouth and says something, figure it out. Okay. Now for the big unveiling. I want to know 5 things. First, question 1. How many times has Patrick L. Riley been on the Dipito show? How many times?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I'm going for this. Question 2. What was the second appearance that Mr. Man came on the Dipito show? Not the first one, the second. What was the second time Mr. Man came on the Dipito show? Question 3.
Do they have to?
Yeah, they just have to say the episode. You just got to say episode.
They have to say that the episode and title. Yeah, the title.
Yeah,
of the
episode and title. Yes,
episode
episode and title. Yes,
title.
please. Yep.
I think we're on question 4.
And be careful. Don't just assume that they're on the thumbnail. They could have made a stop by visit. You look at all the people that showed up tonight. Okay, so pay attention. Okay, 1, 2. That was Mr. Man. Yeah, so we're on 3. Question 3.
I think we're on question 4.
Right. 4. Yeah, we're on 4. Thank you. Question number 4. And I really love this guy. I wish we could have him back. Question 4 is episode 34 with Joe Schmo. Episode 34 with Joe Schmo. You need to identify what he currently does at the moment of recording for a living. What he currently does for a living. It's in the Dipito. It's in there. Okay. And number 5. I love this one. On the ladies' night, the first ladies' night, because there was 2. Who was the third lady to speak after Melissa's first question? Who was the third lady to speak after Melissa's first question? And it is an actual question topic, not how y'all doing. Okay. There you go. Good luck. Email your answers to dipitoshow@gmail.com. For any references on what it was, go back and rewind this episode and you'll just hear me talk about it one more again. Good luck, everybody.
Fun. And this is for just the regular Ballet.
Yeah, this is just for the regular. Yeah, this is just for one of the regulars.
Okay.
Yep. We still have more giveaways to do. I'm not gonna, I was gonna try to do 2, but I say let's just keep this thing going because I want to incorporate some of the other awesome projects here and education that we promote here and all those other things. So yeah, good luck, everyone. So
yeah,
there you go.
Woo-hoo. All right, final thoughts.
Ladies first.
Let's do Amanda, Lady K, Simon, and then I'll close us out.
Happy New Year. I'm very excited to start this year off this way with people. It's been a lonely ride. And it's very nice to meet people who actually know about crypto and who are innovative and inspiring and good and honest people. It's just the best feeling ever to be surrounded by good people who know what's going on and still want to do good in the world. So thanks so much for being here, and I'm here for the ride.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Lady K. You're muted.
I said, I'm just going to ditto Amanda and say Happy New Year. I hope 2025 is amazing. That's
Love
it.
I'm excited. Simon, what's your final thoughts?
Final thoughts are this. It is a new year. Another time to look in oneself and check your plan. If you don't have one, get one. And keep on dipping that toe. And whatever it is and wherever you go, just keep on dipping that toe. Langdon, text me your address, buddy. I'll see if I can't plug you on a couple cookies. Okay, just text me your address.
Susan Robbins wanting you to write the questions in the chat.
Oh, I can put them in the description of this video after.
Yeah.
Once it's there, I will put them there. Big bold print in the description. Okay. Or just Susan, just real quick, dude. Just grab the scroll bar, go right back to where I started mouthing off the questions.
Yeah, and Becky says four questions total, 4 total questions. Yes, for the wallet, it's 4 questions, correct? And the first one was, yeah.
Yes, I swear I had 5. Whatever the questions were there, just go for it. This is our first giveaway. Yeah. We're kind of shaking the dice at the wall right now. Okay, we're just going to see if we like it, how it works. You know, because the real. Sorry,
I think
real
it was
issue is shipping. Go
one
ahead.
question for the cookie, 4 for the wallet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think
that's maybe why I thought we were on question 4 because I was including the original cookie question. Maybe that's why I got confused.
Hey, we're gonna go with it.
I thought so too.
4 for the wallet. 1 for the cookies, 4 for the wallet. We're gonna just let it play.
Yeah,
again, we're just trying to see if this can work in the future, right? The problem is, how do I get you a prize? Even at the international level, how do I get you a prize? So y'all get to be beta testers right now. So, I mean, really, I'd probably go for the cookies. They're delicious.
I just want to thank everybody for coming to the Dip a Toe show. There's 149 people still watching. We appreciate you staying to the end. If you would please like, share, and subscribe. I hear putting comments in the bottom underneath of our YouTube and Rumble and Twitter, and that is supposed to really help get us some exposure. So if you want to support us, that would be a super easy way to do it. And we would so appreciate it. And I want to thank you, Lady K and Amanda, for coming, and Keita for coming, and everybody in the chat. We are going to, in the future, we talked about still having ladies' night like on a regular basis. So we're gonna do that. That was definitely exciting. So maybe we'll either kick Simon off for one night, not have late night.
Simon, we're sorry you got your pink slip, but we're giving you another pink slip.
Instead of be like, that's okay, because I got stuff to do.
No, do it. Like, but I'm telling,
maybe once a month we can do it, or we do it in an off day. But whichever. Expect some more content from the Dip a Toe show in 2025. Oh yeah, man. Monthly music. I would love that. Why not? And you know what, guys? Simon and I talked about it, and we've officially, for 2025, we've officially dropped Let's Talk Crypto because this is just Dip a Toe. We're dipping a toe, and pretty much from day one, you all have told us it's Dip a Toe. People use it all the time, Dip a Toe, and it just has a nice ring. And so look for that. It's dropping off there, and we'll probably have a new little logo or something. I don't know, but in any event, thank you guys for encouraging us. We love you all. We look forward to seeing you next week here on Dip a Toe every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we will have a wonderful show for you next week. Don't know what it's going to be about, but we love you and thank you. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.